All right. So when we last left off, both Dynn and Groc were kind of captured and thrown into the keep's kitchen, where they are currently serving with 5 other people who are also there against their will. Pride kind of pissed off. What's his fucking face?
Jolly, I think Lockjaw or something.
Grimjaw. Jolly Jaw, Grimjaw.
Jawler or something?
Yeah. Kind of made him upset, spat on him, and Jolly Jaw kind of smacked him and says, tie him to the gate down at K13. Not as if he was going to drown. Normally, if this was not underwater, he would be drowning at high tide.
Yeah.
And then we've got Shandri. She was going to join us yesterday, but she couldn't. So we kind of just simply teleported her character also to Riverguard Keep, where she is currently in K15, which is the chapel, and she is there with other people. A priest is there, not the good kind of priest. Lord knows these characters have encountered many other non-friendly priests. Other than that, Norfinas is currently disguised as a water cultist, and no one seems to give him a fuck that he's a water cultist and wandering around. So he's more or less had opportunity to explore most of the keep, except for those areas that are still blacked out. Spoilers, they're K14, K17, K2, and K9. Speaking of K9... we have a returning character. Messy's back.
Good joke.
Oh.
Very, very clean segue. Good job.
Yeah. He's gonna be a dog man.
Spoilers.
Real quick,
Hi, Ghost.
What?
Spoilers, man.
Don't worry. Ren can just bleep that out, so there's no spoilers.
Actually, it's more fun that way.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Well, no, it's more fun that way if he bleeps it out, and then everyone's getting mad at me.
yeah. And then you just have like Ren just quickly like add a thing in their spoiler warning ahead, and then just beep it all out.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more editing on these now, so.
Yeah. Oh, but also, did you know that my favorite dinosaur was the pterodactyl?
What?
You said chapel when you were just saying chapel.
My favorite dinosaur is the pterodactyl.
The pun is supposed to be pterodactyl.
Crashed and burned like a pterodactyl.
Shove him in the water.
Anyway.
It wouldn't work.
All right. Everyone is more or less held prisoner except for Norfinas. I believe you were forced to be having a meal, but yes. I think you'd be able to get away if you really needed to, or you can still have a meal with them. You're a role player. Or we can even go and cut back to the chapel, and we can have Messy. Are you ready with your character yet?
Magic wise, no.
Okay.
I assume I don't have any equipment, or do I?
No,
Yes.
everyone's equipment has been taken.
Okay.
Except for mines and prides.
Well,
I got prides.
If you don't need magic, good.
Okay, I just need to ask this one thing about your character, Mesty, that I'm just like, I know I don't want to sound any more stupid stuff, I'm sorry, but does he start all of his words with the letter R?
You'd have to see.
Okay.
Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
So are we roleplaying that you're fish or something?
I don't know.
Just
Nope.
Man.
Could be a buff.
Nope.
Could not be a buff.
Nope.
I mean, I did take.
Nope.
Merman, hell yes.
That's why I said
Nope.
fish. See, I was just asking because I figured this would be a great time just to have you and Shandri role playing.
Yeah, no, I can do that. I have a D Beyond with as a backup with my spells and just for this occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do have a couple questions.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I bound?
No. You're just guarded in a
Did
sense.
they take all of my jewelry?
I'm gonna roll D20. Above 10 they did. Below they did not.
Okay.
14 they did. They would have seen it as
Great.
treasure.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I was asking. one of the many pieces of jewelry she wears is actually her casting focus.
Right.
So she cannot cast any magic until she gets jewelry back.
Mhm.
That was my main reason.
They might have maybe done an Arcana check, but under this circumstances, they would have seen shiny treasures, and they probably would have
shiny
confiscated.
treasures,
Yeah.
and just probably just like, I'm assuming she's still clothed and everything.
Yes.
We're not getting that weird.
No, you're not.
She all the things she has on her person, or the viol and like any other valuables would be jewelry she had, and maybe some money. So it's not like she had like weaponry for them to take. So.
Yeah, no, you have none of that. You're not naked. You're clothed. You're just in a church right now. There is a priest. Basically, there's a dude at the front of the church who's giving a sermon right now. But you are not bound. You're just kind of being kept on an eye on. Let me read chapel for you at least.
If I remember, there was two water cultist reavers, I think, in the chapel as well.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
I take it back. She actually did have a rape. So she did have some weapons on her. She's never used them.
They would have taken them.
They also took her. Yeah, I assume they also took her viols. She does not have her musical
Yeah.
instrument.
I'll point out that since Norfinas found you, he's actively looking for everyone's gear except for Pride's.
And currently, while snooping around, he went back into K16. I think he was on his way to the one darkened room right there.
Yes.
But then Jolly Jaw, Grim Jaw, whatever his name, Jolliver, which is like Oliver but with a J. I don't know. He was like, "Oh, hey, we're just about to eat, except for this stupid chef is taking so long. But come join us." And he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Which is why I'm cutting over to you, Shandri, and Messy.
Wait, how close am I to? Can I possibly heard them say that or no?
Nah. You probably did, but it's not your role play.
I want to make a smarmy comeback.
All right, here's what the chapel is. K15. The keep's chapel contains plain wooden pews facing a large altar in the west end of the room. No idol hints at what deity is venerated here. A crude symbol is painted on the wall above the altar, resembling an X with a horizontal bar linking the bottom limbs. It's the Water Cultist symbol, which I currently have it. 1 second, I'm going to reveal the area. It's that symbol I've just revealed. On the map on the bottom left. That is what's on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Several straw pallets lie near the chapel floor. By pallets, I don't mean like shipping pallets. This is what the game usually refers to as just hay beds, straw beds. Nests, if you would. In this room, it's no perception check is fucking needed. You can see there is a priest, 2 crushing wave reavers, yourself, and a person who I will allow to describe themselves right now.
Oh boy!
Yes, Dongo left just in time.
Okay, so what you see, I'm gonna want you to paint a picture in your head. Imagine a pit bull. Now imagine the buffest dude you could ever imagine. Now merge those two and add a very medium-sized wizard hat on top that looks like it's been chewed up as fuck. And you have Benedict. And all he's wearing,
nice to meet you, Mr. Worldwide.
And all he's wearing is pants.
Wait, how tall is he?
That image still, right? Or let me see if...
The image I put into the Discord chat should still be there, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be pretty...
I was going to try and just jump a link into the Roll20 for the people actually watching this.
I can either click the link in Discord and it'll pop up on my screen, like...
That'll be good if you could do that.
Yeah, so I'll do that now. I'll find it. There you go, that's what Messy currently looks like.
Have you guys seen what it looks like?
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard to find.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah.
Wait, what was his name?
Benedict.
That's it?
My character's name is Benedict. The name of the PDF is Good Boy.
Like
No.
Benedict, like the cucumber patch.
Is this a homebrew?
Yes.
It has to be.
No.
Me and Messy are homebrew users then. Awesome.
What did you think when I buff dog?
Look, I don't know what's in D&D fully. I haven't learned this game completely.
This is Palo. We're getting off track.
I'm sorry.
Well, even if I've always sort of be off track a bit. I'm gonna make it real quick.
Yeah.
Tabaxi are a race. Why
That is
are there
true.
no dogs?
Because
Tabaxi
dogs are
aren't-
meant to be companions.
Well, I mean, I guess they are cat people, but they're not really cat people.
Oh yeah, they're always cat people.
Yeah, they're like Thundercats cat people, not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, they're always not cats. I always thought that Tabaxi was different animals.
No.
No.
Some DMs do very.
They're generally just seen as like humanoid cats. Whether or not a regular cat is kind of down to the DM discretion.
Well, I mean, if we- Well, I guess if we ever get a Tabaxi in our party, then I guess them and Benedict are gonna be hating each other.
I seriously considered bringing a Tabaxi in just to have a wet cat all the time.
You want to have a kitsune.
Wet cat. I also wanted to have a kitsune, but
I said no, and the only reason why I even allowed him to have a dog was because dogfish.
If I knew that's where you would have been, if I knew that's what, might have went with the back of character. Nah, I like Benedict.
The dark one's in.
I know. I know. He's also disrupting our connection where everyone's been roboting on my end.
Who is?
I've been hearing everyone okay. So,
Yeah, that's the big thing that matters.
yeah.
All right,
Let's
so
continue.
where we last left off, Shandri who is just sitting in a pew. She's listening to this crushing wave priest. Oh, actually, I can drop an image of what it looks like. Just going on and on and on about what's his fucking name? And no, you can't roll a religion check. You will not have heard who this was.
I'm not even trying.
Can she roll to see how converted she's becoming?
Oh, sure.
Do I need to make a will save with significant advantage to be turned?
You hear this cultist go on and on and on about Ol Hydra.
The Hydra will bring about the reckoning of.
I did not name this character, by the way.
Yeah.
Ol Hydra, not OLD.
It is actually Ol Hydra. That's awesome.
You're only the DM. You only have complete control over the entire narrative. It's fine.
I
mean-
know, but it's more fun when it's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, that's great. I would have been upset if he changed it.
I mean, you at least know I'll enjoy it because it's stupid.
Yeah.
just the really easy agreement on that.
Just the resigned. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I need to make a roll to see if I've been converted. I do feel like I may need to make a roll to stay conscious.
Yeah, roll me a fluff roll. Roll me a constitution check. And if you roll a natural 1, you're going to be asleep, and then I'm going to swap over to Messy.
Got it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
But this is another fluff roll. Roll me an insight roll.
Okay.
This is fluff.
Someone was very excited about that insight roll.
I know. Very good. You get the impression that this priest is trying to convert you and the 2 crushing wave reavers. This is more of a sermon of brainwashing you. But your constitution was very good.
How familiar am I with brainwashing and the methods thereof? Would we do a general intelligence check to work that out?
Well,
I kind of a skill that could equate to it. Maybe medicine.
If you want, I mean, like, as far as you've known, you've not really even heard anything of these cultists. I mean, these guys had to fucking meet Paylor to really understand
Yeah,
what's going on.
I'm
Yeah.
more wanting to like work out if I would be able to understand the tactics they're using currently to brainwash us.
I'm gonna let that insight stand
Okay.
for understanding what's going on, because you can very much comprehend that
So
this
I've
priest is.
basically been starved for a while. They've been keeping me sleep deprived, and now they're droning on and on about how great old Hydra is. So I understand what's going on.
It's not been that long for you to have been starved and sleep
Okay.
deprived. It's probably been a day. You're more bored shitless than anything.
Yeah.
So I could expect the starvation to and/or sleep deprivation to be coming then.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you exhaustion because that would just not be fair.
No, that's fair. I'm just.
Because
Maybe
it's
give it
it's
another
been
day.
about a day. It's been about a day since your character last saw the group.
Like probably give
Although
like
if you
another
did
day
give
or
me
two.
exhaustion, I wouldn't complain. But
The air cultists that these guys met, Messy, you met the air cultists and all that. These
Yeah.
guys were more on the starvation. That they were to be one with air. Air did not really consume and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in
Um,
the case of a water cult, they'll probably not starve you or anything. They'll just try to they'll do something to try and brainwash you though.
Mm-hmm.
And also, even if they did starve you and sleep deprive you, it'd take at most like maybe 3 days for that to work, because it's like that's how
Yeah.
long it usually is for people to starve or to start going crazy from sleep deprivation. I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
it's more wearing down of the defenses than it is about torture.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm busy.
Basically, here I'm gonna read what Crushing Wave Reaver has to say about their characters, because your insight was good enough that I'll read this. I've read this for about most other cultists and stuff. The foot soldiers of the Crushing Wave cult are vicious sea reavers. Many of them were pirates before they fell in with the cult, and they remain eager for blood and plunder. Crushing Wave Reavers appreciate the value of stealth and surprise, and look for chances to launch sudden attacks from positions of concealment whenever possible. The soldiers of the Crushing Wave cult are highly loyal to the cult priests, but they rarely fight to the death if an avenue or retreat is open to them. So you can kind of understand what this sermon's all about. He's trying to instill pride and fearlessness, where he's going on about how great old Hydra is. Because I'll also read this with that 21 of insight about the Crushing Wave priests. Crushing Wave priests are the fanatical core of the cult. Gathering in secretive cabals, they perform dark rituals to glorify Ol Hydra as the embodiment of water's destructiveness. They believe that using water to kill their enemies, such as through ritual drownings, earn them Ol Hydra's favor.
They gotta
So,
work hard for those ritual drafts.
Okay. Shandri is going to, and I'll make a roll for this. Shandri is going to take a moment, because she's not bound or gagged or anything. She's take a moment to speak up.
yeah.
You realize we're all underwater already, right? Drowning's going to be real hard to do down here to appease your god.
It is not impossible to drown a fish.
I disagree. Now I'm going to roll persuasion.
It's actually not impossible to drown a fish. You just pull them backwards through the water.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because if they don't move forward, they die.
But we're not fish, though.
No, but in this case, they could probably pull the water from your lungs.
That's not technically drowning. That's suffocating. Would that really count?
It sounds like you're calling out Ghost for his choice in making this underwater.
No,
I've already-
She is calling out the priest. She's calling out the priest. And
So,
their
Daryl-
terrible decision of taking their underwater, taking their cult underwater, when their means of worshiping to their god
Yep.
requires there to
yeah,
be
I get
air.
that. I get that. Yeah, it's just like
So
for a second I was just
she's
like,
trying to call the priest out because she wants to confuse the hell out of him to create a big old distraction.
The priest is actually smiling, thinking, "We have Ol Hydra's favor, for we are constantly surrounded by her. for she is everywhere, and we can bask in her cold glory.
But do you though? I mean, how do you know really?
I can feel her, for she is around me at all times. I'm going to roll. What am I going to roll for this priest? That's the wrong book.
It depends on what you're
I rolled
doing.
Persuasion, so it would be versus the priest's insight, I think.
Yeah, I just got to find their stats. I was just looking at it, but I closed the page. Here we go.
Oh God, are you trying to make the priest convert to normalism?
Yes.
Oh God,
I
that's
am going to attempt to deprogram the priest. I am a bard, goddammit.
What's
that's
this?
so fucked up, but I'm so into that idea.
I have only known this for a short time, but if any harm came to them, I would kill everyone in the chat and then myself.
I have rolled a 13. I am going to say, even with your persuasion at disadvantage, I'm going to roll a second time, see if this guy has advantage.
Just so you know, I actually have expertise with persuasion, so I get both of those rolls.
That would explain a 10.
Yeah, I hate to burst your bubble, but I
Oh,
just
if you have
rolled a
expertise,
natural
you
20.
get both of them.
Alright. I can
God
keep
damn.
trying. We've got all night.
I can take a screen cap if you want. I can show you
No, I
how I
believe
roll.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm
with
good.
this.
I
Damn, the
believe
one
you.
roll he needed.
Yeah, I know.
Like, listen,
Here we go.
I got all night for this. I can keep making persuasion checks.
Oh, 9.
I
Alright.
don't know. It's like natural 20s. Seems
How does
hard.
expertise work?
Oh, 9.
I thought it just gave you more of a stat advantage.
More so, expertise, I think, just gives you the advantage. Or just, with a plus 10, it would just add that 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, now I'm wondering if I put expertise on my thing.
I don't know. It's more for that you add for that thingy-majiggy. I know the word. Doesn't matter. I know the word. I'm looking right on my character sheet in my mind.
My mind.
Oh, now that I'm thinking about it too hard.
Proficiency,
Thank you. For fuck's sakes, it was like. Shit.
I've been in that position. I couldn't say swan for like 30 minutes once.
Swamp?
Swan.
Oh, swan.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I
But
said it without realizing. To ass off. Good times.
before I get this priest to do any other actions, what are you doing, Benedict?
I have to step away for a moment. I also want, if you could keep in mind that everybody can hear her in that room, not just the priest. So if anybody else needs to make rolls to resist programming or get deprogrammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will roll for a Reaver in a moment.
Yes.
I just want to hear what Benedict is going to do.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, if Benedict isn't chained down,
No.
he's gonna make his way over to the person who keeps talking and sounds the most logical person in here. Just casually scoot until you're sitting next to her, kind of thing.
Sounds good. Although now we gotta wait a second because she stepped away.
Make this very difficult for you.
Should we jump to someone else in the meantime?
Yeah, I'm actually going to jump over to Pride. I got something I would like Pride to do. Pride, as you are kind of chained to this fence, to this gate, I would like you to roll perception. If you have any special perceptions of listening or hearing, we'll use that.
Well, I'm a tiefling, so I don't really have that.
I know. It's just in case you did.
Ooh,
Very fucking
Holy
good.
shit!
Very fucking good. You hear some distinct noises coming from behind you in the grate.
oh
To
shit.
coin a phrase, this is not very great. You hear at least, with that fucking natural 20, at least 6 individual sounds of rain.
Oh shit.
Well, isn't this just fucking great?
And before too much goes along, one of the many guards leaves the kitchen area and has made his way to where you're tied up and has dumped a bucket of slop over your head and let it more or less drain downstream. With that natural 20, I'm going to let you kind of insight that the fact it's not so much that they're seasoning you or anything as much as they are feeding those 6 moaning individuals behind you and just are there. I'm giving you the insight. That's a natural 20. I'm giving you that insight. I mean,
Okay.
the 17 is good in itself, or I would have given you advantage for that. But as the person had left from the kitchen with the scraps, the leftovers of the food, they are definitely feeding these moaning individuals. They don't seem to be coming up towards you in any way. You're in no fear of being eaten because you've been at this gate for a couple hours at this point. I'm gonna say you've been at this gate for 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour makes sense. And you've noticed the feeding. Speaking of 1 hour and the guy coming back from the kitchens, I guess we're kind of waiting on Barry to return. Food is. Oh, you are back. Oh, thank Christ, because I am not ready to go back to the kitchen. I would very much like the two of you guys, Benedict and Barry, to continue role-playing. So Benedict has said he's gotten up and he's scooted over next to you. And he's sitting next to you. And then I kind of cut him off because there was very little interacting with a person who's not here that I could allow. Oh, yeah, I was also going to roll for a Reaver to see if he was going to get persuaded with that 23. I'm going to allow your 23 to stand. It's very good.
Okay.
Plus 0.
Like to know, it's nice to know that she's making very good points with the y'all are kind of stupid arguments she's been making.
Yeah, back to the giant buff dog man to you, so.
Careful with making allies of cultists. You never know how it'll turn.
I was
Yeah,
so
you could
close.
feed them and them being dead.
I know, right?
Anyway.
All right. I rolled an 18 plus no modifiers, which is so fucking close. But alas.
What about the other Reaver?
One of them is
one.
starting to be swayed a bit. The other one, I'm going to roll a different roll on this other Reaver. Click the wrong button. That's a 20 total. He's asleep. You can tell your insight from before was very good. Your 21 insight. You can tell he's probably exhausted. That both of these guys have been here for quite some time trying to be manipulated. But yes, you now have a dog man sitting next to you.
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I'm not going to ask him to leave. He is a large dog man.
Yeah, no, he's just sitting there, just looking at the priest with his legs in front of him, his hands in his lap, just patiently sitting there.
I don't even know if he's just another water cultist or not, so he can sit wherever he likes.
Barry, work has prepared you for this moment.
If I had to describe at least the priest and the two Reavers in this room, they would be barnacle encrusted. The Reavers would have some, but not very many barnacles. The priest would have barnacles like a teenager with a horrible case of acne.
Or Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Kind of like his crew.
I was thinking acne too.
He's got his crew had more barnacle acne.
Yeah, that's
Davy
what
Jones just had tentacle face. But this dog man does not have any barnacles, maybe a sea flea or two. But yeah, if your insight from before was pretty good, I'm gonna let you stand that.
Okay.
He has probably not been converted, but I'm gonna say that Benedict has been here much longer than Shandri has. You're probably close to day 2 of this bullshit.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's how it's going to be, that you just wanted to sit up and stand over there, I'm going to jump over to Norfinas. And you've been sitting there for about 15 minutes with the promised food which on its way, but you don't think so. You can hear from the kitchen a little kobold yelling and screaming at the incompetence of the other people that are in the kitchen about just how much they suck doing their job. That to get out of the way, let a professional do his job. And then you hear a loud crash followed by Groc swearing quite loudly.
Wait, is this before or after I went in there to talk to him last time?
This is after. This is 15 minutes after that. Food has been taking a very long time, and by the yelling coming from the kitchen, you can understand that everyone in there is super incompetent, except for Dynn, who's actually a very good chef.
Okay.
And, well, Groc, it's not his job to cook, in a sense. Dynn, you're getting very frustrated, everybody in there.
Can I just say it's taking a long time because I'm spitting in each of their food?
Sure, I'm saying it's taking a long time because you've got Larry, Curly, and Mo who are fucking trying to peel potatoes with a pair of scissors.
I mean, I'm sure you could do that, but it would take a lot longer.
Well, no, it's not like normal scissors. It's like those plastic safety scissors you give a kindergartner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to allow that they are great big giant red plastic Crayola stickers. And it says Crayola written right on the side. Because I've been trying to implement every now and then itty-bitty tiny real world items in this game.
The god of art.
You cutting out?
You're cutting. What was that?
Damn it. The god of art, Crayola.
Crayola. No, see, it's like crayfish. So they think it's crayfishola.
That's awesome.
See, because what I've been doing before is there's a shopping cart. There was a welcome mat that said enter. There was a set of plastic children's teething key rings.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hey. Thank you for doing that, because if you didn't, I wouldn't get my shopping cart. I wouldn't have got my shopping cart in the beginning.
No, those are the hints of the real world, the material world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I still appreciate it because I got to keep the shopping cart. So
Anyway.
So we're gonna say that Larry has got a set of plastic red Crayola scissors trying to skin a potato. You've got the couple that's in there who are just terrified.
they're
Because
just crying.
yeah, they're just crying, and it's not even because they're cutting onions, which they are cutting onions, which just makes the crying even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna let those two slide then.
Yeah, they do not want to be there. But Larry, Curly, and Mo, which is actually what I decided to call them. They do have names, but I like Larry, Curly, and Mo better in this case.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
They are just absolute bungling idiots. Not even in a funny sense, more like for fuck Christ, God, Jesus, kill them all kind of sense.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just cooking and having Groc prepare small things that I know he can handle and give me some supplies and stuff because I don't know how well Groc can cook for himself.
I'm sure I can do just fine. I was on my own for a while.
Groc
Oh, yeah.
has immense patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, literally in this case, Groc is the sous chef, so yeah.
But Norfinas, we are going to you.
Yep.
It's been 15 minutes, and you're kind of really getting the impression that food is not coming.
Okay.
What are you doing right now?
I want to quickly scan the room, just to make sure that, like, whether or not other people are getting impatient or that sort of thing.
Yeah, roll me an insight check. There's a very low save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can clearly see the other people in this room are getting rather upset as well.
Sorry, how many other people other than?
There are three. There's Jolliver, and then
Jolliver.
there's three other cultists in
Okay.
there.
I'm-
They they're not reavers. They are
Priests?
There is this one person called a fathomer, and then there are 2 reavers actually.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I immediately get up and walk to the kitchen, and I'm gonna do another fluff strength roll.
Okay. Quickly, I'll just grab a fathomer for you.
Okay.
It's not a genasi, but it's a large, kind of muscular and fat, balding, blue fish man. He's got like fins for ears.
Oh, so he's a gymnasty.
Yeah, sure. I'll call him a gymnasty boy.
Awesome.
He's definitely got a skullet going on, and a neck beard.
Oh.
I helped create a name. Yay.
Yeah, this fathomer is definitely a gymnasty boy. Fathomers are cultists who have a sealed pact with Old Hydra, Princess of Evil Water. In addition to their spellcasting abilities, Fathomers have the ability to... I'm not going to read that. That's more fun. Spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah, Old Hydra, Princess of Evil Waters. See, that's why I don't want to change names, because it's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm up. I'm at the door. I'm gonna roll a fluff strength roll
Cool.
to sort of kick in the door.
You break that door.
The door.
Fucking break the door.
Not 20. I break the door, flies off its hinges, and goes straight into the room.
Larry, Curly, and Mo are unconscious at this point right now.
Oh shit! You just see Norfinas just kicked off the door of its hinges, and he's got a look of surprise on his face.
This was a
love
really weak ass door that was like barely on its hinges anyway.
He rolled really good on the previous strength check to kick open the door on the last session.
I just
and
slammed
so
open it, yeah.
It might have weakened the hinges.
But also,
Jesus, I left the page for a second. I kind of
it could have been.
I just holy shit! He kicked the door down with a natural 20. It's broken now. God damn.
I love it's a nat 20 and a nat 1 on the other.
Yeah, the nat one was on the last one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always the best rolls because if it's like disadvantage or advantage, they're both gonna end kind of hilarious.
I quickly regain my posure and just walk in.
So, if you want to roll an intimidation, I will give you advantage on an intimidation with that.
I still don't know this is Norf, do I?
18. Yeah, Groc told you.
Yeah.
No, because like, wasn't I still like super confused as hell or something?
Yes, he was super confused. Groc knows, but I think the problem is there's no indication on me that that can distinguish who I am. Because I look like an everyday water cultist.
Actually, you look like a shitty water cultist, but no one else has noticed you look like a shitty water cultist.
Oh, okay, well, fair enough then.
Because you rolled a really bad disguise.
Oh, no, I think it was a
like,
perception roll because I couldn't see. Yeah. But
You whispered to him. You used your message cantrip.
I did.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't get the message because I rolled bad.
but I told you specifically that was
Yeah,
North.
he did. Yeah, but you didn't. But didn't believe it because he got a low roll. I think he actually got a nat 1 on his one.
I don't think I got a nat 1, but I rolled like a 2 or something where it's like I just rolled bad enough where I just don't believe that's him.
Yeah, you actually got a nat 1 on your inside after perception.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so as I was saying, Larry, Curly, and Mo, they're unconscious, but Lathana and Auric, the two captives, they're crying even more at this point. They are just absolutely bloody terrified.
It has been.
Do I need to roll anything against the intimidation, or what's up?
Well,
Because I'm the one who still doesn't know that's Norf. Do I need to?
I'm gonna make.
I
You
don't
know it's
have to.
Norf. He told you it's Norf, but I'm gonna say it's roll for jump scare.
Well, I thought we established that I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still, I need you to roll for jump scare. I mean, because for a door to suddenly fucking explode with no warning and then have someone scream at you, I gotta roll for jump scare. So, insight, constitution, roll for not pissing your pants with disadvantage.
Joke's
Just
on you.
insight, I
Groc
guess,
doesn't wear
'cause that
pants.
Makes more sense, right?
I have
Hey,
become
it's more
scary.
fun if you're trying to not get scared.
I've become
Just
as
roll an
scary as a JoJo villain.
I
I got
guess.
I'll let you re-roll that as a Constitution with disadvantage still.
Sure. Like a Constitution save?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Constitution save.
Not that much better than 8. You still lost to his 18. I'm gonna say you had a great big pot of stew, and you just dropped it all over the floor, and it kind of goes clang, and it just kind of starts floating in the air in the water. This room is rather messy at this point. No pun intended for you, messy. There is like dust and plaster from the door being kicked down, kind of hanging in the air. I'm gonna say there's a little bit of blood trickling, not like a crazy amount of blood, but like a little bit of blood trickling from Larry, Curly, and Mo being unconscious. The stew is now just kind of in the air. That this room is heavily obscured if you were going to do anything. And I'm gonna say that Jolliver and the other goons, they're laughing their asses off.
Oh, if they're laughing, then I'm just gonna quickly yell, "You know this just makes your food come by slower, right?"
Sorry, I retort back. We've been waiting here 15 minutes. Just give us something to bloody eat, otherwise next time I'll be doing this. And I pull out a knife, and not intentionally, I want to actively avoid. Wait, where's Dynn's hands at the moment?
Why are you cutting up my hands?
I'm not cutting off your hands. I'm throwing a knife at him, but missing.
I'm gonna make you roll disadvantage because the room is heavily obscured with dust and stew.
Like, I'm actively trying to avoid him, so...
if you want...
You're still throwing a knife through a cloud. So...
Cool.
If you want, I can give you stealth with advantage in this obscured room.
Actually, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll just walk up to him and grab him by the neck and pull him up.
Yeah, go for that.
Wait, can you pick me up with the thing on our legs?
I mean, they're not like...
You're chained together, You're chained together, not chained to the floor.
Together. I thought they were like chain and ball or something.
Yeah.
Both. I'm gonna say it's both. They are both chained together, but it's also chained to the floor. If anything, Groc has got natural strength that he doesn't even fucking notice the ball, and it's more Dynn that kind of gets dragged along unwillingly.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, you can easily pick up Dynn. You can't get him up like full face to face because he's kind of restrained a bit, but you can get him up to your chest. You can still get the same message across.
Yeah, I pick him up and just.
Oh, sorry, roll me. This is a fluff roll. Sorry, roll me a stealth with an advantage. This is a fluff
stealth.
Actually, real quick, with the like all the cloud and stuff.
Oh my fucking god.
Real quick though, with the cloud and everything around us, can anyone from the dining room see us? Or
that's why I'm making him roll stealth.
Can I roll stealth as well then?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage as well because it's a heavily obscured room. Now you're completely being blocked by Norfinas as well. Jesus fucking Christ! Groc, please, just save us. Do something.
Hold on. Is there something?
He has the lowest stealth out of all of us.
Yeah, I am
a
450-pound turtle man. Let's go.
God damn.
Yeah,
There we go. 14 is better than all these other ones.
The moment when the fighter gets a better stealth roll than the
I
rest.
am highly amused at the idea where you just yell, "Groc, please, just save us," and then Groc in this moment of, "Wait a minute, I can break chains."
Yes.
It just occurs to him.
That's what I'm fucking trying to incite into you guys by obscuring the room, making you roll stealth.
But honestly, I was trying to use yourself so I could just summon out bubbles to break the chains.
There's not enough room for bubbles.
No, we're in a tiny
Yeah.
Please, Groc,
Okay.
just bite through these fucking chains already.
Yeah, I just go.
I'm not even gonna fucking make you roll for that, because Lord knows I know you can do that.
It's true.
God, I was just like, come on with these rolls. They've all been 12 or 11.
Okay.
All right.
It just.
So what happens now?
What happens now is you're currently holding a kobold in your hands.
Get the food out here, ASAP. Otherwise, the next time I come in here, I cut off your bloody tail. And I just hold up Wait. From where I am, can the people in the dining room see me?
They hear you. They can't see you, but they can hear you. So you're with your low stealth, as I said, you're heavily obscured. So no, they can't see you, but they definitely heard you yelling.
Right.
So you know that low stealth will actually stand because you're yelling.
Okay. I hold up a thumbs up to both of them.
I'll cut off your tail. Thumbs up. That's way more creepy.
And
I want you both you guys to roll perception with disadvantage just to see if you can see how much you can see in this messy room.
Okay, sure.
I'm okay at that.
This is for disadvantage. Those are pretty fucking good.
Okay, then real quick, I'm just going to.
I'm also kind of tall, so.
And if I can see that, can I just quickly look at Groc and I'm like, why are you giving a thumbs up to the cultist?
It's bloody Norfinas, you idiot.
Oh.
Sup.
Can I still roll insight to see if I believe him?
Yeah, sure. Why
Sorry,
not?
but it just seems necessary. Okay,
Yes.
I believe him. I
Yes.
believe him. I believe.
Wait, do I notice
I get-
Groc breaking the chains?
If you want to roll a perception,
Yeah,
or you can
I-
just use your passive if you want.
Passive.
What is your passive actually?
Yeah, I roll if it's higher than 4.
Does it say passive wisdom perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you notice.
I have a 13 on that, so I'm still pretty good on that. Passive.
I just quickly I just silently, I whisper to them, stay in here until I come back for you. And then I go back to yelling at Dynn, get the food out here. Here, now. And I just drop him and walk back out.
It's your own damn fault for making me drop it.
I go to close the door only to realize the door's not there anymore. And then just walk out.
I mean, to be fair, we'll probably get it done faster without those 3 idiots.
You see at least a pair of starfish on the doors, kind of going in circles.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. I am waiting for them to make a Detective Pikachu version of that.
Yes.
They have.
They have? Okay.
Okay.
They pulled. It's a thing from the trailer. But yeah, it's a.
I quickly go back and sit down at the table. Does anyone say anything?
Jolliver and the Fathomer are laughing. At this point, the two Reavers, they've gotten up and you can see as you're walking back, they've gotten up and they've left.
Okay.
All right. So the only people that are actually in there are just Jolliver and the
Fathomer.
the Gymnasty.
The Gymnasty boy, yes.
Gymnasty boy. I'm just gonna call him that from now on because I can never remember the name of the other thing.
He's not a Gymnasty, but I like the term Gymnasty boy.
I know, I was just thinking, what's worse than that? You said it's like a Genasi, but it's and then you gave all those gross identifiers. I'm like, so he's a Gymnasty.
You guys know what a skullet is, right?
I guess.
It's
I've never heard of that.
It's a mullet, but with a completely bald top.
Ew.
Huh.
Ugh. And he's got a neck beard. By the way, I'm describing the book. That's not me making shit up.
He's Greg Universe.
Sure. I don't know what that is.
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry.
Steven Universe. Huh. Okay, forget it. Well then, yeah, I guess I'm free now, but I'm still doing the cooking.
Yeah. Basically,
And,
North just said just stay in the kitchen until he comes back for you.
Yeah.
And so
I got a plan.
and so the other two Reavers, they've given up on food.
Wow.
Yeah. Ghost. But the game.
Ah, yes. I have seen that picture then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, you know, Ryan Reynolds did face motion capture for all the facial expressions.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess back to it. Oh, who are we going to now? Like, what's going on?
Norf is just leaving. I guess you're going to sit back down.
I sat back down at the table, and you told me that Jollifer and the what's-his-face are just laughing, and the two Reavers left.
They're talking, but it's of nothing importance for me to repeat. I've
sure.
been making stuff up. I'm not making anything convincing.
Mm.
All right, Shandri and Benedict are just sitting silently next to each other.
Have a plan.
Thank Christ. What do you want to do?
I do have a plan.
Okay. So, after she said, "How do you know that's who it is?" and not say, and then she blanks for a second, because I don't have any ranks in religions, so she can't think of a real god that this could be. In her moment of wild panic, she goes, "Lady Aquafina, I'm gonna roll deception." She has made up a new god
Oh
to
my God.
convert the cultists to.
Aquafina is the name that this one Asian lady took for Crazy Rich Asians. That's the name as an actor she chose, and I can't believe she chose
I
that.
keep accidentally tapping the back button and leaving the
Yeah,
thing.
well,
But the roll stuck, so
Yep,
Yeah.
20.
there.
Big Fear, no Aquafina.
All other gods are false before the might of Princess All Hydra, for she is... That's a 2.
Hydra, for she's a jolly old Hydra.
Tell me more about this Aquafina.
Well, we're going to hang on my deception roll for her to just make up these really awesome things about this Lady Aquafina that she just made up.
From the sparkling
How they're
waters
better
of
than-
Canada.
of Deer Mountain.
Oh, the nourishing
take-
aspects of hydration.
She,
The
she.
Dasani village.
I was gonna say she and her son.
She placed the blessings upon you of hydration.
Her Dasani, yes.
Her son is Hydrobot.
Hail Hydra. Hail Hydration Bot.
Anyway.
At this point, I think the priest with that 2, he's kind of, stopped raising his arms in a grand kind of preaching form. He's kind of just leaning over on this podium, and he's kind of just looking intently at you as you guys are kind of going
Alright,
on
I'm gonna
about
roll a
this.
performance. This has clearly become a performance now.
Yeah, it's absolutely become a performance.
We're gonna maintain this.
Oh, for fuck Christ, yeah, you are doing a
Jesus.
very good job.
I'm
Oh, man.
selling it.
Ah, why do we even need pride?
Hey,
I mean, if you really want an answer.
Meanwhile, back at Pride Day chained up to the fence, he is currently peeing in the water. Take that, zombies.
Well, I mean, we all pee in the water all the time. We don't have bathrooms here. Why would we?
Meanwhile, at Pride, why do I have a sinking feeling that someone is making fun of me? Why do I get those
I
a lot?
feel like someone's using the shtick I used last week.
Use his name in vain. He just instantly knows.
His pride senses are tingling. Oh wait, that's the crabs.
Ew.
Crabulus the Mighty, what are you doing here?
That crab
Why,
gets
look at his
around.
pants.
I would
Yeah,
absolutely love if someone in the group could have talk with animals and spoke with Crabiest.
I need
I can't.
I needed to ask Monty if he can borrow Krabby.
I think that's a spell I can get. Hold on.
Is there any way I could
Well,
possibly
she's-
get something to talk with animals? Because I would love to talk with Brecky and Bubbles sometime.
I'd give that as a scroll easily.
Well, she's basically
Okay.
borrowed Baragustus.
Hmm,
That's probably coincidence.
yeah.
No, I asked her. She said that the
Yeah, speak
Barracuda
with animals,
Trident
Bard,
is
Druid, and
from
Ranger.
you. The idea.
It's a first level divination ritual spell, so any of us that can cast rituals can also cast it that way.
Also, good for you, Ghost. You got something from here into into Monty, like to get used by Monty.
Well,
Yeah.
I've hung out with her,
Lost a
and
major character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hung out with her, and I pitched that idea.
I think
The
I
thing is-
twisted my ankle a second ago.
The thing is, I convinced her that he's going to be a fighter. Or he's a barracuda. Get it?
Ah.
And he's a fish tank.
Oh.
The only Bara I'll appreciate is Ty Borpington.
Anyways.
Anyways, we're going back to Shandri, who is absolutely just southern preachering this whole situation.
I'm
You have
brimstone
seen
and firing the goodness of Lady Aquafina and why you should follow her and not this old Hydra.
As you say this, a couple of barnacles just drop off this priest's face. He still looks like he has terrible acne.
Oh god.
The one Reaver, he was asleep before, just being bored shitless. Your booming voice with that fucking 29 performance.
I am standing on the pew now.
This is how Far Cry 5 starts.
Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Yes, you're
Does
on
my
the.
voice carry enough so the others in the other, like in the kitchens, and can they hear me from there too?
These are stone walls.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And each grid is 10 feet. For where you are, it's like each 10 feet squares on the map, not my map. And so it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 stone walls. No, sorry.
Fair enough. I mean, there's a slight chance Pride might be able to hear, but probably not.
At this point, while you are mid-sermon, the door opened. One of the doors opened, this back door right here.
The double door. Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm going to say this front door here because it's the closer one. It makes more sense. One of the Reavers from before, he has left the kitchen from K16, and he's come out to that door at K15. You can see it's really not that far of a walk. And he sees you standing on the bench giving your performance. But he also sees just how enamored and raptured everyone else seems to be listening to you. And in a loud voice, this is a fluff roll on my end, with 3. It was on 17. It was on 17 with a 3. What the hell is going on here? Not a very good intimidation.
I am telling the good people here about the words of Lady Aquafina, and if you know what's best for you, you will sit and listen.
Silence, Charles! You have no idea what you're speaking of. Old Hydra is the one to be worshipped. Am I right, men? And this Reaver, this little peon of a soldier, looks over to the other 2 Reavers and the priest, and they're being ignored, especially with that 3. I was hoping for something higher. And they're being ignored. He is now getting a little frustrated, and he pulls out a sword, and he charges at the priest, but the priest kind of just sees him coming, and more or less in a swift motion, just 2 bops right upside the head, just clobbers him. And this Reaver is unconscious on the floor, but the back door is still open.
That is how you make Lady Aquafina proud.
All hail Aquafina!
Oh,
Oh my
God,
god.
this is amazing. This is a story to tell if you ever want to tell your other DM
Can I
buddies.
roll up perception to see if Pride hears this through the fucking open door of the fucking church?
This isn't the first time I've had a character start a cult.
Oh,
It won't be
gosh.
the last.
With
Fucking
where
try to hear
Norfinas
that
is, what's
shit.
the likelihood of him hearing this now with the door open?
I want Pride to roll first with disadvantage because he asked, and you're far away. Disadvantage because you're far.
I was hoping that if Pride does hear it, I just want him to say, "Damn it, she's one-upping me again."
The door is open now.
Yeah, but it's more distance. He's a good distance. It's like 10 feet high at that
He
cliff.
probably hears her being loud, but can't make out what's being said.
You think you hear... Fluff? Roll me a fluff, roll me an insight.
Oh boy, fun.
Let's see how confused you are. Oh. You're confused, but not terribly confused. Was that 21? I was kind of hoping for lower. I could have given you disadvantage. You're more focused on the moaning and groaning coming from behind you. Norfinas, sure. Roll me a perception as well, but you're also listening through a... Fucking hell, yeah, you can.
Well, maybe the guy left both of the doors open on his way through.
Wait,
Nah.
would me and Groc hear because the door's broken?
No,
No.
you're probably
pretty
way too
far.
far away.
You're a little too far away, I
Yeah.
think. But
Okay,
it
fine.
seems somewhat reasonable that Norfinas would be able to hear her being loud, but not necessarily making out what's being said.
Yeah,
Mhm.
plus elf.
I would say, depending on how invested would you be in listening to Jolliver and this Fathomer go on about their stories of pillaging villages or sinking merchant ships and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, out of character, not really, but in character, because of my background, I really want to listen just to make sure there's any relevant information, but also, with my perception roll, do I make out what Shandri is saying?
Yeah, your perception is very good. I'm gonna say that you are since you took the spy background, right?
Yes.
Good. I just making 100% sure I remembered correctly. I'm gonna say you are a master at listening to voices in a crowd. That you can hear all kinds of just conversations going all around you, and you can pick out what you need to. And then when you hear the introduction of something new, it's like, should I listen to that? Yes, I should listen to that. That sounds like interesting. You can kind of like focus on two conversations at once.
Yeah.
Multitasking, so to speak.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what to do now.
I have something I want to
Ewan's
do.
most in character.
I'm just gonna listen to both.
Leave.
I have something I'd like to do.
What would you
I'm
like
not
to do,
muted.
Benedict?
Okay, good. I'm not muted this time.
Were you muted before?
I had to tell my sisters to be quiet and go to bed, and I forgot to unmute myself. So I've been here trying to, after the doors opened, and trying to pitch my idea. And then
Oh, I'm
wondering why no one's listening.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, dude. We were not ignoring you.
Yeah.
No, this one was on me.
This happens
I mean-
to a lot of us, honestly. Because didn't it happen to Ghost and me one time?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was that Ghost was muted. It's just that, like, for whatever reason, his mic just was not picking up his voice.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
And I was getting so frustrated. Like, guys. Okay, guys. Shut up, guys. Guys. They're like, fucking hell, what the hell?
I remember this. That was that. But Benedict would like to try to sneak out after using the quite handy cantrip message onto this wonderful woman who just pointing at her, making it look like, see this is where it's at, but whispering while using spell.
I'm gonna make you roll stealth with advantage. It's gonna be a low save. It's just to see, like, short of a double nat 1 or whatever. It's like, hey, person who's preaching, I have a plan. 18.
18, that's
Fine.
pretty decent.
That's the
Okay.
only reason why I roll fluffs, just to see if it catastrophically fails and we can point and laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what Benedict says, "Dear Elizabeth, there's a way for me to escape. Do you have any companion?"
Did he just call her Elizabeth?
He did.
Okay.
What?
She'll
You wouldn't
continue.
know
She'll
her-
carry on for that. I can't respond to message because I don't have the cantrip myself. But
I
Huh?
believe you can actually respond to it if.
can I?
Yeah.
I think it's one way. I think it's just one
no,
way.
No, I think you
No, you
can
can
respond to
respond to it.
message depending on who. Let me. Oh, whoops.
I guess even if the spell allowed me to do it, it would be very weird for me to suddenly say something under my breath and then go back to what I was doing.
Oh, they can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay. I don't know how I would mask that during my speech.
Oh, you've been preaching for.
Take a breath. You know.
And unfortunately, you probably don't have thieves' cant, so I can't disguise what I'm saying as a message. Though Norfinas would be able to pick up on it. He's the only party member who could.
Wait, you know thieves can't? I thought only rogues. I thought only rogues know that.
I have one. She started her life as a rogue. And
okay.
So she does have thieves' cant.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's
okay.
the thing that our characters can do in the future.
Right.
Roll me just a fluff perception to see if you even pick up on him whispering, because you're in the middle of speaking, and so you're kind of focused on your speech.
My passive wisdom perception is 14.
I'm gonna allow that. Yeah, I'm gonna allow that you hear him, but it all depends on how much you are willing.
She's open. She might kind of slow down when she's talking, because hearing and talking at the same time is difficult. But
if you wanted to roll a stealth, just to kind of mutter something under your breath.
Sure. See if I can.
It's not advantage, it's a straight roll. Yeah, very fun.
Apparently she's fantastic. Okay.
She's
flawless. She takes a moment to, like, as she's speaking, as though there's a bit of a crack in her throat. She pushes her head downward and then covers her mouth with her hand. And in the guttural, and behind the guttural sound of "I'm clearing my throat," thieves can't. She says back, "I have companions. I don't know where they are. Look around for them."
This is thieves can't.
She's using thieves can't to cover up what she's saying through. That's what she's using thieves can't for.
Oh, okay, but you're actually
she's
speaking.
Responding to his. She's actually speaking, but she's using the noises. So if someone's listening like right next to her, it sounds like she's just clearing her throat.
Gotcha.
I'm explaining how her stealth is so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Benedict has his mission now.
And
with that, Benedict will walk out.
She will also give, if it helps, I think she'll probably fit in the description of, like, at least one of the people. So she's going to pick the most, like, easy to spot. She's going to describe Groc.
Woo!
Of the people in her group, he's the easiest to see. So...
Yeah.
Messy, I would like you to roll, if you're going to leave the room, roll a stealth just to walk out, and your check is to beat a 14. I rolled 3 perception checks on 17. These individuals. There you go, you got out. No one's listening there.
The buff boy is a stealth boy.
It's not so much you're stealthy as much as these guys are just really preoccupied. And we've seen Shandri's character art. I think they'd be like, wow, the pretty lady is making sense.
She is pretty. She's got a charisma of, like, good 19. Her charisma's 19.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's also, like, it's not just all in her, like, her period. She's also just got a fluid way. She moves, and she's very charismatic, just kind of all around.
Yeah.
So, the accent probably helps, too. It's a very soft, nice to listen to accent.
Nice Southern Jezebel accent.
The nice Southern Belle accent.
Ghost.
Yeah.
I finally figured out what Norfinas can do now.
Is he just gonna fucking walk up and leave?
I'm gonna make the excuse that something's going on at the chapel. I'm gonna investigate. Excuse me.
Hey Christ! It was not hard to leave.
My character was conflicted.
All you had to do was realize, oh, those guys left. I can leave.
I didn't want to be suspicious. I'll say that as I leave, could it be possible that I run into Benedict?
I don't know. Where are you going, Benedict? Are you going like a long way around? Pride, what are you doing?
Benedict was.
I'll say
Pride, what are you doing?
At this point, Pride's actually probably just fucking singing to pass the time. Specifically what I posted up earlier.
Because you're bored shitless. Bandit, I want you to roll a perception, or if you have good enough passive, just to hear fucking Pride singing.
Okay, that's for me. I have key hearing, if that helps.
Yes, it very much does.
Cool. Does that give me a... Just wanting to know.
You don't need advantage. You roll a 17.
I don't know if... That's
No, that's stealth.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought you did roll.
this.
Yeah, it would be absolutely with advantage. I saw
Okay.
it. Someone was starting to type, and your thing moved.
It was
It's
Pride.
Pride
Sorry.
fucking up.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. Okay.
Didn't
I
actually
got
see.
19.
There you go. You hear someone singing. Another fluff. Norfinas, you can roll a perception as well if you. It's a low save to hear a 19 or to hear him singing.
Could it also be countered, like, because of where I'm walking?
Well, you know he's there. It's more along the lines of, and yeah, he's still alive. Okay.
Yeah, he's still alive. I just sort of... I'm going to do this. I'm going to cast message while I'm walking to check on Pride. Pride, are you doing okay?
Well, as it turns out, the situation is slightly more dire than I initially thought. There are zombies right behind me.
I just stop.
So nonchalantly.
Say that. You just said zombies, right? I didn't mishear you.
Nope, there are indeed the undead behind me. So far, it doesn't look like they're interested in me.
Okay, that's good.
Also, not to interrupt, Benedict with your stealth of 17 and Norfinas with your perception of 11, you don't notice the great big dog man. You are focused on this conversation. You're focused on this conversation with Pride.
So what, he just runs into me?
Or, at this point, Benedict would see a cultist. He would not see an elf.
That is true,
Benedict
yes.
starts- Benedict
That
starts
said, he's a very
growling
shittily
very
disguised cultist.
If you want to roll an insight to see, yeah, hey, that's just a plastic bag with a face drawn on it.
Well, I'm using the mask of many faces, so...
I know, but you rolled bad.
It's just a plastic.
18.
It's just a
Insight.
paper
Yeah,
bag.
you can see it's. See, you have the mask of many faces, but even with the telescope, you had a really shitty perception.
That is true,
of
yes.
people on the walls, and so it's like, I think that's what it looks like.
It's
I
like
like to just-
it's like old Lara Croft.
Yeah,
Benedict. Can Benedict...
yeah, 18 is pretty good. All the other guys, they rolled a shitty insight to see. Hey, wait a minute, that's just a plastic bag on his face.
He's blue. We're blue. He must be cultist.
Exactly.
Okay, well, realizing it's not a cult, Benedict goes up to him and picks whatever's on his head off.
What the... Wait, do I actually
It's
notice
just like
this?
Sorry.
No, you don't, because you rolled an 11 on perception to his 17 stealth.
I mean,
All of
you
a
see him
sudden,
now.
you see him now, and he's holding your mask of many faces, which looks like one of those blank Jamiroquai masks.
Gotcha.
Wait, what? Jamiroquai?
Jamiroquai? I've heard of that name, but I forget who that is.
Yeah, it's a band. Never mind.
Oh, Jamiroquai.
Blank
It
mask.
is a band. It is a band, right?
Like a blank.
Blank
Sorry.
mask.
Okay,
with
blank
no-
mask.
See,
like
now you
facial.
described that, since I don't have any context for it, I'm imagining that one really creepy mask that used to electrocute your face.
Oh god. If you want to imagine that, sure. That's how it contorts the muscles to actually cooperate.
Yeah.
So as he speaks.
Yeah.
I like to
Yeah.
just think it's a paper bag with eye holes that just says Water Cultists on the mouth area.
Yeah, I like that.
It appears differently to different
Pretty
people.
Fucking great. That's how bad the disguise is, but nobody else can tell for some reason.
It was a blue paper bag.
Everybody except Benedict.
You let number one into our secret hideout when his own disguise with a t-shirt that says "I'm not number one" written on it.
So I'm guessing... Oh, wait, okay, so I didn't notice the mask getting taken off.
You do now. It's pretty obvious that your mask is taken off. You physically feel something removed from your face. and you see now you can see there's a large dog man holding your mask, and you no longer look like a water cultist. You look like yourself.
Shit! What the fuck happened? I just turned to look at the big dog man.
He has his head, like, questioning dog.
Do I know what the fuck this is that I'm looking at? The dog man?
Nope.
I don't
Is
think
there
anyone
any
can roll
role to
for
tell
health
me
either.
what it is?
Uh,
Can we make
Benedict-
it so that you don't need to roll at this point? You just are very.
Benedict looks at Knox. Are you one of Sweet Elizabeth's companion?
Say that again, sorry.
Yeah, you cut out a
you-
bit.
Oh, my darn internet.
Hang on.
Are you one of Sweet Elizabeth's companion?
And yes, you said Elizabeth, not Shandri.
Mhm.
He said
That's
something in
the-
front of Elizabeth. What were you saying in front of Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
Sweet Elizabeth.
Sweet Elizabeth? Okay, go ahead.
Are
Yeah.
you one of Sweet Elizabeth's companions?
And yes, I can tell this is intentional. So yes, you would probably be confused.
I don't know an Elizabeth, but
In the chapel.
You would have absolutely seen him in the chapel because you walked into that chapel last session.
I did.
So you
I
would
peeked
know
in.
that he was in the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. If we're retconning it that way, okay.
I forgot.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I wouldn't be stunned. I would.
Well, you'd be kind of stunned. He's like, "Oh shit, what are you doing here?"
Like, I
'Cause it's
suppose.
out of the blue.
Yeah, that, but also just because of how fucking tall he is.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
And
Very
you've been
tall.
demasked.
And,
You are much taller standing next to me than you were when I saw you sitting down.
yeah. I used Mage Hand to just quickly grab my mask and put it back on. And because I saw the cultists' clothing in the laundry room, can I make a better outfit now?
Yeah, I can say that you would have probably put on proper cultist clothing as opposed to normal clothes or whatever.
Oh, well, like,
Benedict,
with the mask of many faces, I
Benedict-
mean.
Benedict,
Truth
will,
be, sorry,
Sorry, go.
go on. No, mine's not that important.
Benedict will try to kiss Sweet Elizabeth to Knox.
Wait. I know there's a woman in the... She's a friend of mine. She's a companion, party member of mine. Everyone else is sort of captured at this point. I only got away... I got in because of this. He just points to himself. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying, Ghost?
I was saying nothing of importance. Don't worry about me.
Okay, so yeah, I'm back disguised now in a proper cultist outfit. Because of the mask of many faces. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Well, it depends.
outside.
At this point, are you playing a game of tug of war with a dog?
Benedict will not give that up.
Yeah.
I think he
that's-
would have let go of the mask as soon as I told him that I knew who Shandri was.
Well, he eases up a bit.
Can I get my mask back, please? That's very delicate. And I kind of needed to get it around here unnoticed. And in order for my plan
Let's
to work.
go. Let's go.
Thank you. I put it back on.
I'm gonna
And,
put the. I'm gonna let you roll a new deception check with advantage because you've now had absolute much better firsthand sight of these cultists. Yeah, okay. You don't look shitty anymore.
yeah. Okay.
I just read the thing.
So,
Shit.
don't rip my mask. Okay. What is going on in that chapel? I heard something and came out as soon as I could. All I hear is Shandri talking. Loudly.
Elizabeth is preaching her God very well. I was able to sneak out. She told me to find, and he describes Groc.
Groc. Yes, I know him. He's in the kitchen with another friend of mine.
And I will
I
head
would
back.
have described Rock as large man with golden mask. Because that's like the quickest way you can say that.
Yeah.
Not as a turtle?
Well, yeah,
Turtle
because you
man.
don't know he's a turtle. He's got the samurai mask on.
He's not. He is very clearly a turtle. Even
He can't wear armor.
he doesn't wear
Okay.
clothes.
Large turtle with golden mask, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't wear clothes.
Okay, with how far away I am from Shandri, can I cast message to her?
Yeah.
I do so.
That door is still open, the back door. Well, it depends. Benedict, you think you would have closed that door as you left it?
Nah, I left it open.
Okay, because it was open as you walked out, so I will say yes. You would have... As you actually even fucking left K16 and walked past that door, you probably would have even seen Shandri.
Yeah. So I use message to talk to Shandri quickly. Shandri, it's Norfinas.
Shandri, I know you're doing you're preaching again. Roll me another perception to see if you can hear something as you're in the middle. I know it's directly to you.
Get passive perception, because she's not actively listening, so passive perception is 14.
That's good enough. There's a voice in your fucking head, and you know it's not the beneficial word of Aquafina.
But you can just lie and say,
I
"Excuse
know
me,
it's
folks,
not
I'm
because I
getting
just
word
made
from my goddess."
Aquafina up right now.
I
Yes.
know. So yes, you hear that. If you would like to roll, I know Norf hasn't said anything, but this is just to save us time. Roll that stealth again, just to
Okay.
Well,
I think he's waiting for confirmation that he was heard, so I will roll stealth to provide
follow.
confirmation.
Yeah.
Excuse me, folks, I'm just getting words from my great goddess.
I think that's actually how she's gonna hide it, because that's not the best stealth, so she is going to hide it as I'm receiving word from the Lady Aquafina.
I'm
And
gonna
she'll
allow.
take a moment to...
Totally gonna allow this
Oh god.
because you've rolled so good before on your performances.
Yeah.
and
Like,
I'm
persuasion.
loving how great this is going. Like, this time we might actually have a successful friendship with some cultists.
Except this is going to go wrong.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't seen the plan. I haven't
Look,
seen the plan.
she's not aiming to make friends, she's aiming to not get stabbed. So,
Or converted.
Fine.
she's not trying to start a new cult, she's trying not to get stabbed.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I mean,
Norfinas has a plan.
Mhm.
There's only silence. That doesn't. It feels like no one believes in me.
Of course,
I'm
I
not-
believe in you.
There, so I
She,
can't.
she will yell out, "Yes, great Lady Aquafina, what would you speak to me?" And then pause to allow for a response.
I'm pretty sure I don't need to make you roll for that, Norf. You can absolutely hear that with that door open, being less than 30 feet away
Yeah.
from her.
Aquafina, who the hell? Anyway, listen, I'm out here with a. He just looks at Benedict,
A very good boy.
a very giant dog man.
Benedict just nods rapid.
Also, I'm disguised as a water cultist. I got a pair of. I can easily get you out of there. I just need to make up something, and I can give you a bunch of water cultist clothing if you're willing to wear it.
Okay,
Although I don't have anything in this dog man's size.
okay, she will yell out the thing that I actually typed earlier, yes, basking in the golden showers of Lady Aquafina can bring you eternal peace. Thieves can't. She has just said to you,
She speaks in tongues.
well, she's speaking. Here's how thieves can't work. Basically, she's speaking what English is. She's saying normal things, but they mean something else.
It's
to a
coded.
rogue.
Yeah.
It's coded language. She's using coded language. The golden showers bit probably means something else, and the internal peace and whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Speaks in tongues.
which would be news to Norfinas because he probably didn't know she knew that.
Yeah, I didn't.
But he knows. She knows he's a rogue, so she went. He probably knows these things, so she's
Yeah.
communicating.
I love how in some campaigns, Thieves' Camp is just Pig Latin.
But she is communicating to him. Please help. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Okay. had a plan.
That or the pile on the windowsill is cooling nicely. You're pretty sure it's the other one, though.
Yeah. I had a plan. Originally, I had a plan to possibly get Shandri out at night, but we're short of a training dummy. And also, yeah, okay. I'll have to make up something as I go. But
Benedict
now I gotta deal with Benedict being out here.
Benedict just taps, casting his magic. Have you seen my orb? I need it to cast magics.
Would I have seen Benedict's stuff?
You've not found anyone else's stuff just yet.
No.
You only really have Pride's stuff.
No, I don't have your stuff. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anyone else's. But
Sad dog face.
I got an idea of where you can hide.
Super quick question.
Yes.
What time is it for our friends on the East Coast? 'Cause I know you want to stop by 1.
11 p.m.
11:57.
11?
It's 11:57 for me right now.
Yeah,
Cool.
so we have,
2 hours.
it's
Thing.
almost 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, so we still got like 2 hours. So like for me it'll be like
Yeah.
2 a.m. and I'm still fine with that because I have nothing tomorrow.
Well,
Hey,
I just didn't want to rush
yeah.
my story. But go on, sorry.
Okay.
Go
Of
on.
course.
hey, Ghost, quick question.
Yeah.
Could I cast Disguise Self on myself since it doesn't cost any material component?
Yeah, you need your focus for the material and
Mostly-
somatic. You
Somatic
can use
is
your
just
focus.
speak.
You can use your focus for. No, that's verbal speaking. Somatic is hand gestures.
Right.
Yeah, you can use a focus to substitute for somatic. You can also use a substitute for material components, but only if one of your hands is full.
Unless it's a material component that requires
Yeah,
money.
unless it
that
like
gets
says it's like a pearl or something like that. Yeah.
Well,
How about this?
Disguise
Roll
Self.
me a very good Arcana, and I'll let you do that. You tap into the
Okay.
powers of magic of the world around you.
I
Wait.
just hope it doesn't cause any wild.
I mean, he can just
Wild
use his hands
magic,
for
that's the
somatic,
problem.
So he only needs
I got
the
14.
for the material.
He's
Yeah.
fine. Most of what it is, since
Yeah.
he's wild magic, I was hoping for a natural.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Because it's-
excuse I can get a natural 1 out of this man.
So, what happens now?
He uses disguise self.
Cool. I make myself look pretty similar to now,
Okay.
and then I start heading.
Wait.
He is now a very tall cultist.
I can make myself 1 foot.
He's probably about the same height as me.
Yeah,
Wait, what is the canon height for Benedict?
about 6 feet.
Oh, we're roughly the same height.
Oh, never mind then.
Just add a few
Mhm.
general feet. It's around
Okay.
6 feet.
All
I
right.
have to come up with inches in them.
So, with message still active on Shandri, I'm gonna say, okay, I got a plan. But the dog man just cast magic to make himself look like me. Both of us are gonna walk in. We're gonna cause a hubbub, and we're gonna grab you and walk you out to somewhere else. Then once we get to the laundry room, once we're out of sight, I can give you the cultist outfit I have.
The moment you finish giving this message, I would like everybody to roll a dexterity save.
Oh boy.
Oh, what?
Everyone?
Everyone.
I got a 3.
20.
Okay, you're the boss.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Well, she is standing on a pew preaching
Yeah.
right now, so
Pew pew. Okay.
Real quick, I just want to know, does this involve any damage at all?
I don't know. I mean, maybe for Barry. I mean, she rolled a natural 1.
mhm. Yeah,
Jesus.
I biffed it. So
I'm guessing my plan just went out the window.
All right. I'm gonna roll damage on you, Barry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna kill you.
oh, I'm not worried about dying.
You took 3 points. I rolled a d4. You
Alright.
took 3 points of falling off a pew and like smacking your funny bone.
Ouch.
Ugh. That just sounds awful.
Everyone else has fallen to the ground prone. Pride, you can't because you're tied up.
I'm trained. I can't be prone.
Yeah, I know you guys. Okay, I got to start doing something really quick.
Oh, what happened now?
Is the army outside finally doing something?
It was probably an earthquake.
Yes, it was an earthquake. I was.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh god damn
it could have been worse.
There we go.
I honestly thought that the guys we had stationed outside of the cult are finally doing something.
Let
No.
me change some colors. The colors don't mean anything other than for myself to remember.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's been
Oh,
fun playing.
All right, great big one right here. An even bigger one right in here. Everything else is kind of. There's gonna be a more of a green one right here.
Are these all different kinds of cultists?
No.
No.
Okay. All of a sudden,
Different types of damage.
no. All of a sudden, after the ground had shaken and split open, many vines have erupted from the ground. Pride.
Oh, no.
The gate that you were chained to has broken open. Everyone had just fallen prone, except for Shandri, who fell prone and smacked her funny bone. There are all kinds of wriggling, flapping vines all around you. Shandri, except for you, you can see there is a very large mound of green leafy substances in the chapel that has seemed to have crawled its way from the ground. Instantly, it has enveloped the priest and the two cultists, and they are currently grappled and fighting with it. Pride and Dynn. I didn't. Sorry, I meant to say Dynn and Groc. Sorry, Dynn and Groc. I need you to make Constitution saves. Dynn, you have disadvantage. I will explain why after you two have rolled Constitution saves.
Oh,
Woo, 25.
Oh, I can
You're
probably
fine.
take a guess why. It has something to do with smell.
16.
Yes, it does have to do with smell.
I have. That doesn't
No,
make any
that-
difference.
No, that
Yeah,
makes it
that's
worse.
Yeah, it makes it
That's
worse in your case.
perception, not Constitution. Trust me.
Well, no, like yeah, my gourmet sense doesn't even make a difference because you get an advantage in wisdom and intelligence. Oh no, that's kind
Yeah,
It's
like, again, it's like,
basically what I'm trying to say is this room that Pride and Groc, or for fuck's sake, Dynn and Groc are in, has gotten very stinky. Incredibly stinky.
did one of the three stooges piss themselves?
No.
No.
It is a different kind of smell. I will get to that in a minute. Okay, so as I said, Shandri, you are currently you're in the corner. You kind of get up to hear a bunch of yelling and screaming as the three cultists are in combat with this great big mound, this great big leafy mound. Norf and Benedict, you're kind of confused as you can see all kinds of like leafy tendrils wriggling from the ground. Pride, the gate has broken open and you're still tied up.
Can
Wait, is Dynn fine?
I-
What happened to him? I didn't know if you said anything.
Ghost, can I make a logical guess as to what might be happening?
You can. I don't know if you can figure it out. Go for it.
Is this Earth Cultist related?
No, this is definitely not Earth Cultist related.
Okay, then I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, what happened to Dynn though?
Oh, you're fine. I just want you fell over. Actually, no, you didn't even fall. You held your ground. And I was trying to make you see if you felt sick to your stomach because of the stink.
Oh, then I'm fine because the 16.
Yeah. If you want, Dynn and Groc, I said it right this time. Dynn and Groc, you are not bound. If you want to run towards the door that is not there, I will let you see into the main hall. And if you want to roll me perceptions with extremely low,
Wait, what about this whole thing over here though?
that's what I want you to take a look at so I can tell you.
Okay, got it. I thought you said main hall. I thought you meant like,
Okay, that is the dining hall.
15.
15.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, perception or investigation or whatever. It's impossible to fail this even with double natural ones. Okay, you see also a large leafy mound has burst from a giant crack that has appeared in this hall. Jolliver does not look like a man anymore. He has transformed into a giant wereboar. He is in combat with this great big leafy mound, and he's not doing too good. The Fathomer is dead.
Holy shit.
As you perceive into the room, a large tendril shoots out and senses the three unconscious bodies of Larry, Curly, and Moe. And in one fell swoop, it has pulled all three Larry, Curly, and Moe into its mass.
Oh no!
I was going to suggest that maybe me and Groc grabs other people if they're unconscious to save them, but I guess never mind.
They're like under the door, and you're pretty much like standing on the door at this point. You would have not given any fuck. I've tried to make it to the point that these guys were such bungling assholes. You really don't give a fuck if they're under the door and you're standing on them.
I mean, Dynn would still help them. I mean, they're still prisoners.
It's too.
Stop having a big heart.
It's too late. It was okay.
The two people who were also in the room with you, Lathna and Auric, they both fell over, and despite their screams, they too have been snatched up by a vine, and they have been pulled into the mass.
Jesus.
Okay. Who I would like to roll initiative. You're not in combat, but this is more to say, okay, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Kind of thing.
Yeah, 16.
It's all in order. I don't even have to put up the roll log yet.
Well, let's see.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's all in order.
Hold up. Just
Oh
roll
my
mine
goodness.
too.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Oh
Mine
well.
didn't send for some reason. It says.
Well, it's just because the turn tracker wasn't open, and yeah.
It's all in order and saves me. Okay, Norf, you can see all kinds of vines are wriggling from various holes in the ground. Any of the guards that were like patrolling the perimeters on the upper part of the castle or the keep, they are currently in combat. So absolutely nobody is paying any attention to you right now. Some of them have been grappled by their neck, and you can see are either dead or being choked out. Others just have swords in hand and just trying to hack away at these terrible vines.
Shit. Well, I'm trying to figure
What
out.
do you want to do?
Okay. I need to figure out where everyone's stuff is. I look over the edge of the cliff and
You
try
see,
to find Pride.
The gate has more or less swung open. At that point, the green line is how the gate has opened.
Which means Pride would basically be.
About here. Yeah.
Shit.
Pride, I know it's not your turn, but roll me an insight. Just short of a natural one. I'm gonna give you an answer anyways. Short of a natural one, I was gonna give you an answer anyways. You kind of remember that there were zombies back behind this door, and now that there is no door. That's all.
Shit.
We got zombies now, really?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still North's turn with your initiative. What do you want to do? I'm not going to make you roll perception to see all the vines. I'm not going to make you roll perception to see the guards fighting.
Okay. I need to get Pride his stuff, but I also need to find where everyone else's is, so I need to quickly investigate that room. So, and also I need to give an order to, tell Benedict what he needs to do too. So, I quickly tell Benedict to go and grab Shandri once he has time.
You're not gonna have him go help Pride? He's tied to a fence that's not gonna be flooded with zombies?
To be fair, that's what Benedict would have done.
Yeah.
He would have went straight back
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
No.
Benedict, the man who can't fucking
Hang
do
on, I'm
shit.
getting to you, Pride.
It'll be all right. We have better bard now.
Okay. I take out Pride's
It's
bag of...
okay, we upgraded.
I take out Pride's bag of holding. I'm wondering, can I tie a bolt, one of my crossbow bolts, to the bag with some rope and fire it towards him?
You could. You can't fucking grab it though.
Yeah, he's still tied up.
Also, I don't
Technically,
think
he
anyway.
wasn't really tied up. He was loosely tied up.
Yeah. He would have made sure to give you, like, the
It's,
least tie-up job.
He could
A
have
bag
slipped
of
out of it.
holding is at its base like 5 pounds. I don't know.
It's
if
also
It's a
you can
handicap
wrap
sack.
pounds across.
It's a haversack.
That's a backpack, which is a bit more heavy, I think.
Yeah, and the backpack's 15.
Let's see. I think I've got a haversack.
Okay, how about this? Pride, I know it's not your turn, but we're going to jump you ahead. I'm going to say with that earthquake that broke free the fence. Dex, I think it'd be a Dex check, not even a save. Actually, you know what? You rolled before. I'm going to retcon. I'm going to give you that roll from before of your Dex save of 10. You wriggle free from the bindings that Norfinas intentionally made shitty around you.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm guessing he swims up to me then.
Yeah. And what you can see is the great big boat has just been completely enveloped. Like kraken tentacles. It's not tentacles.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's great big kraken tentacles and just like right around the middle and like cracked it right in half. And it's like pulling it in like the fucking Titanic.
Okay, I give Pride his bag of holding with everything in it.
Pride at least has his equipment. Nobody else. Norfinas, you do too.
Yes.
Nobody else does.
I am... Okay, and Benedict is gonna get Shandri. I am going to go... actually... Pride, you go with this dog man. He knows where Shandri is. Just go with them because they don't have any of their stuff. I'm gonna go and try and get Groc and Dynn and find their stuff.
Does Benedict still like docs? Or would this guy itself been...
Did you want to keep it up, your disguise?
He has no reason not to.
There's no point now, yeah. The only reason I'm keeping mine up is just in case, is for sneak attack opportunities.
Everyone is
Right.
super occupied. You could roll
Right,
a button
right.
too.
Right
Okay,
now,
well, might as well remove mine then.
Elizabeth takes his main priority at this moment.
So yeah, I basically tell Benedict that Pride is one of our... He knows Shandri and he's one of our party members.
So what you're saying is you're coming, Elizabeth.
You cut out that entire sentence. I could not hear
Yeah.
that.
Oh my good reference. All the the deepest references. It's like I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I've heard the reference before, but I can't picture it.
Well, I know actor Red Fox said it, but it was also
Oh,
referenced
Gone
to-
with the Wind.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Never watched the movie, but I know the...
Well, I know the reference from Family Guy.
Okay.
Back in its day, that movie was 4 hours long. That's crazy long. For that
And it
era.
had such profanity, too.
Oh, yeah.
History teacher made us.
Norfinas, make sure you warn Benedict about Pride's behavior first before you send
Uh,
him off, of course.
We can warn him later.
I'm just messing.
Anyway. And as soon as I tell him this, I'm going to try get to this room here.
Okay. As you run that way, there a vine that starts lashing out towards you before you can even get there. You are currently right here, and
sure.
And you need to either, let me pull up the stats. I have stats for the reason why they're different colors is because they look differently and they're going to act differently.
Okay.
This one in particular, it's going to try and grab you. D20 plus. I rolled a 15. What's your AC again?
My AC is 14, but if you would allow me, I can cast shield.
Hold on a second. Grab melee weapon plus 5 to hit. Reach 5 feet. One target hit 5. All right. Yeah. As a reaction, if you want to throw up shield.
That'll bump me up to 19.
Cool. And then you're fine. It tried lashing out for you.
Yeah.
But this, I guess you just slapped it away. Do you try and chop at it, or do you just run past it?
I just run past it.
Okay, fine. As you run, open up the doors, you see this giant were-boar is now dead and has been pulled inside this giant stinking flower of mound. Nothing can really perceive you. You can see inside this stinking flower is there are currently 6 dead bodies kind of inside the core of they're not alive. You can clearly see they're not alive inside this flower.
Wouldn't it be 7?
Well, yeah, 7.
Larry Curly Mullins,
The two-
2, 5, and then the Fathomer, and
And-
Yeah, that's
7. Thank you. Let me pull up the stats. I need to see if you can run past it. You've already used your reaction, but your shield's still standing. Actually, as you come up, I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Oh,
You
that's
have to
right.
beat 14.
Oh, I get it. It's the flower that makes the smell.
It
Could
might
I
be called a
counter
corpse
with
flower.
prestidigitation to make it smell better?
That'd be your action. But still, roll me a DC 14. Well, it's not that you even know. You've run into a stinky room.
Okay, I'll roll Constitution.
You're fine.
Yay.
You're fine. I will. I am not gonna have this flower attack you. It was way too busy using its turn to grab all these corpses.
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question though? Can Dynn, since like the room got like less people and everything, there's more room. Can I have like have Dynn like at least send out bubbles like before everything else happened?
On your turn.
It's fine. I can wait till my turn.
Okay, so do I get to the door and and get inside?
Yeah, I will say you've made. What's your movement?
If
you were
I am
here-
dashing, it's 30 movement, but I could use a bonus action to make it 60.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're about 100 feet away from this map here.
Yeah.
No, not the Discord ruler won't work because each square on this
It's
default
10.
map. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here, it would have been 1. I can't really see. It's pretty faint.
You can zoom in.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 to the door, 80, 90, 100 to here, right in the very corner where it says up to second floor be 90 feet. You use the reaction for shield, you're fine. Ran past that. You can still dash. And
Yeah.
What would your dash be?
Dash is 60.
60 feet? Oh yeah, you cannot get to that door.
Yeah. I probably used all my movement, and then with the bonus action of the dash. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made
Question.
90 feet. Yes?
As a rogue, can you take bonus action dash, then action dash?
I
I
don't see.
don't know. I thought I
Probably
always I thought you always considered like I can do bonus action dash, but
Yes.
I
But dash is normally an action. Rogues have a special feature that lets it use it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it's still an action, so technically rogues can double dash, right?
Technically, yes.
if you
I would.
okay, well, I did that
Yes.
then.
You can dash as a bonus action, you can move, and then dash again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, then. Well,
So you can move 3 times your speed in 1 round.
Yeah, you can take your movement, dash bonus action, dash actions. So you can fucking haul ass.
I think
Yeah.
there's actually a Twitter from Mike Morals that confirmed
Mhm.
that you can do this in Raw. So
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
does that get me to the door? Or
So action, bonus action is 120 plus 30, 150 feet. Okay, I said it was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Yeah, you get to the door. But you still have movement to open that door and run into K17.
I basically just I run and drop kick the door to get inside.
Oh, K17. Ignore that secret door.
Yep.
Secret.
No.
I can't.
Okay,
I probably won't be able to do anything anyway. So as soon as I enter,
that secret door is somewhere else. That's where that S is.
yeah.
Doesn't matter anymore. It's too late. K17. Yes, this is where, as well as 3 human commoners, 3 women. Okay, this plain dormitory features 6 bunk beds and a small wooden table and chairs, as well as 2 laundry tubs and several baskets full of dirty clothes and linens. I'm making this up now. On top of that table is all the items that have been confiscated from everybody here.
Sweet.
This room houses the servants who work in the kitchens and tend to the menial chores throughout the castle. 3 human commoners, Anya, Bird, and Nareen, currently work here. I'm going to say these 3 women are absolutely fine because their ground just shook and they hear all kinds of yelling and screaming. I'll leave this in case you feel like you're right.
Because I still got movement, can I grab everyone's stuff?
Yeah, but that's pretty much going to be your movement to get to that table.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of your turn.
Just a quick second. Groc, can you move your token to one side for a sec? I just want to say something.
Yes, there's a door underneath Groc's token.
Okay, yeah. Just double checking. Would Norfinas have seen us?
Yeah.
Okay.
For fun, just roll me perception. Short of a natural 1, I'm going to let you see that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see there's a door there. If you want a free action, I will let you yell, because you would totally know that's where the kitchen is.
Okay. I yell as loud as I can. Groc! Dynn! I got your stuff! It's in the room here! Behind this door that I haven't kicked
I'm
down.
going to say they heard you, because you're right fucking there.
Yeah.
Barry, it's your turn. You have currently fallen over. I'm going to say you're prone, so it's going to be, half your movement to get up. You can stay hidden, because I will let you see in your prone form that this great big shambling mound has totally tentacled the 3 other cultists that are in the room.
Ghost, you're roboting a little.
I'm sorry. I was saying that Shandri, while prone... Let me know if I'm still roboting.
You are.
I picked up what you said.
Oh, must be
They've
just me
been
then.
tentacled.
I mean, he's roboting a little bit for me too, but it's not.
How about
It's
this?
coming in fine from.
Okay, must be just me. Hang on.
Shandri, you're currently prone on the pew after hitting your elbow. You can see the shambling mound. Yes, I said shambling mound. Has tentacled up the 3 cultists in this room. It has currently enveloped them. You are kind of in the corner. You can now take your turn of doing whatever.
Is there a way for me to leave this room without provoking attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, I will. I will say the shambling mound got a surprise round, and it used its turn to grapple everybody.
Then
Save
I
yourself,
will leave the
because
room.
it didn't see you because
I don't care. I'm gonna leave. Is there like a window next to me? I'm leaving.
There
It can
is-
hear all at once.
there is main double doors right here.
Yeah, but can I get through those doors without provoking attacks of opportunity from the mound?
Yes, it used
Then
its
I
turn.
will do so.
Cool. Then do so. As you do, that vine outside the door takes its turn of
Oh,
attack.
I'm sure it does. I knew this was gonna happen, but there's no way for her to know it was out there, so
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
walk right into it.
I got roll d20 plus 5. I rolled. Oops. I rolled a 5 plus 5, 10. Does a 10 hit your AC?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You're fine. It lashes out for you, but fucking misses horribly.
Well, did they? Oh, no, we discussed they didn't strip me of my armor, so no, it's not.
Oh yeah.
I'd
you're
asked if I had been undressed earlier.
right. No, you would not have been naked. I think that maybe
So-
taken. You're
So
fine.
I don't think they would have taken my armor off of me. So I should be okay. So it's still
Yeah.
AC of 14.
Cool. Was that your full movement just to get up and run to there?
Well, I had half movement, so yes.
Oh right, you were prone. Derp.
Mhm.
You still have action if you
I
wanted to.
do. I can cast Eldritch Blast without needing my focus. So I guess I'll do that.
Cool.
I will blast the vine.
Oh, you rolled a fucking 20. Yeah, you absolutely hit it. And for 9, yeah, you obliterate the vine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get that out of my way. I can't move anywhere, but now the vine's up there. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
I'm just moving your token here for a second.
So you can erase the vine.
I forgot to ask. Do we have a turn order?
Yeah, you do. That's why you guys roll initiative. It's on the map. I
Cool.
never actually put it up on the screen because you practically rolled in order anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically next is Benedict, then it's Pride, then it's Dynn, then it's Groc.
Yeah.
Okay, so these things don't have initiative. So the vine stuff don't have their own initiative. They're just like.
They had surprise round,
Okay, I gotcha.
so they already went. The vines don't really move anyways.
Yeah, so like they're more like reacting to everything. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious.
Technically, they have 5 feet of movement on their turn, but really, they're coming from the ground. All right, so Benedict, what are you gonna do?
Alright. Well, along being told to head to Elizabeth, he's gonna rush.
Which door are you gonna take? The one you came out of, which was
The one that came
Wait,
out of.
can't he see me from there?
you're kind of behind a wall.
Yeah, there's a
It's like around the corner.
How about this?
he would be heading in the same direction that he came.
Do you have advantage on smell perception or something like that?
I do. I do.
Roll me a perception to see if you can fucking smell Shandri.
That's not creepy at all.
He's a
No,
dog.
it's a dog.
I got a
I'll give you
15.
the 15. I'll give you the 15 because you're a dog.
Thank you, Keen.
Yeah, you know Chandri's behind you. I mean, you know Elizabeth is behind you.
He will rush over there. Oh shit. And once he gets over there, he's Elizabeth, are you? Did anything hurt you? Do I need to kill things? What do I kill?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Joyce, I found companions. Not green, not the green one. There's a red one and one like someone else. I didn't look like him. I do not look like him now.
All right. Can you show me where they were, please?
They went this way, and he's back in the direction he...
I will allow you to take Shandri by the hand and move her enough away from the wall.
Woo.
Oh, I was getting way more of amusement out of the idea that he just picked her up.
Yeah,
Like a sack of potatoes.
Honestly, at this point, Benedict is a muscle mage.
Yeah.
Muscle wizard.
Muscle wizard casts fist.
He just holds her up above his head.
Hello, doctor.
Okay, so
I'm going to be right back and just give me 30 seconds. I just want to drink water. You still have an action. Or bonus action. You moved. You saw Shandri. You talked. Free action, pick her up. I guess. Or that could be a bonus action.
It does require stuff. All my other spells require stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you don't know yet. You don't know that Norfinas found your stuff because you only have the Groc.
Yeah.
Well, roll me a perception. Really high save. You know, I'm short of. You know, maybe you heard him yell.
So then you have advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, he has an advantage for listening.
Yep.
So 21.
Roll up. All right. No. Oh, 21?
Yeah.
Sorry. It was going to be 22. In my mind, you had to roll an 18. And you rolled 17. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, sad dog face.
I know. You're fucking so fucking close to give you a decent roll of hearing through several stone walls 10 feet thick.
Plus all the commotion that's going on.
Yeah.
So you can see it was a high roll. I wanted you to roll at least an 18 on the dice or higher. So not impossible.
Mm.
You had a 3% chance. Or a 25, 30. I don't fucking math.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's just there with his bits in his arms over his head.
Pride, I think you can, depending on what the fuck Pride's doing, if he even thinks to look over his shoulder, kind of hard to miss a dog, man. Roll me that perception roll just to see if you got like that natural one, because I love making people see if they can get a natural one.
All right.
Mm.
Well, I'm not gonna curse this.
Okay, yeah. You see the great big dog man reappear and Shandri. You know Shandri. But you're kind of confused because you only really saw her the one time when you fought those succubuses.
And in the Battle
I
of the
think
Vans
he
thing.
would have remembered her because of the fact that he got his ass handed to him in that Bard's battle.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you could have intentionally forgot her as like, fuck.
I suddenly feel incredibly inferior.
Modify memory himself.
Well,
Oh,
Pride's
God.
gonna gesture them to follow him. Is he's gonna make his way towards this fucking building that's behind him.
Oh no!
Okay.
Can I roll something to see if Benedict would follow him or head in the direction Nox went in? Because I saw what Nox, and he knows Nox is smart because he makes plans.
Well, you see, if the whole keep wasn't surrounded in vines and everything, my plan could have potentially worked, but now it's not gonna happen.
See, here's the thing. Pride, unless you've forgotten from last time, K8 is the barracks.
Yeah.
Where all the other soldiers are
I
kept.
knew that. But I can't, but I'm bound, I can't say anything.
Pride folk doesn't know. Pride
Yeah.
doesn't know that it's the barracks.
I know you don't. You would have run to the first place that didn't have a whole,
Huh?
it had a safe path.
Nature's fucking going crazy. Probably time to get indoors.
Could I make an argument here, Ghost?
Sure. Make your argument.
With everything that's happening, with the vines appearing and attacking everyone, would everyone be clear of the barracks?
Nah, technically, I should have made a vine appear in the barracks. So I can say he opens the door and he just sees, nope, and just closes it. And everyone's too busy fighting a vine of their own.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a moment where it's just like Pride goes in there, and then next time Didn't see his Pride, it's like, oh, hey, Ghost Pride, didn't expect to see you again.
Well, then I'll take the dash action, go all the fucking way back where I started, and that will end my turn.
Yeah, right. You learned at least. You opened the door, and unfortunately, there was another door right there. But no one noticed you. I made sure to specify all the guards are busy. They're all fighting or dying.
Yeah.
Both.
Yep, Pride opens the door, the guard's getting fucked up by plants, Pride closes the door and goes back.
Yeah.
Put like a vine in there just so like, everyone remembers or something.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just figure it help out a little bit.
Hope it does.
Extra thick.
Okay, gotcha.
Extra.
How do you make them thicker?
There's an option under thin, small, regular, large, or extra large.
Okay,
Now
I see it now.
it'll be Dinn's turn.
Yeah, go Dynn, go Dynn.
Just gotta make some quick changes.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Just to remind Dynn that he heard Norfinas.
Yeah, I did hear Norfinas, I did. So me and Groc are in the kitchen right now?
Yes.
Yeah, and there's that door behind Groc right there.
Okay, got it. Alright, I'm going to run into here then and grab my stuff.
I pass him his stuff and Groc's stuff.
Alright then, I am then. How big is this room exactly? I just want to make sure.
Same as that room. You can do the math yourself. I already said each square is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So how big is this monster then? Like it's like what, 20 feet? 20 feet by 20 feet?
The corpse flower is a large. So yeah, 20 by 20.
Okay, and did getting my equipment cost me anything? Like any kind of actions or anything?
Technically, it's an action, but I don't like that idea.
Okay, cool. And also does sending any of my pets out cost anything?
I'm gonna say that's a bonus action to summon them.
Okay, so I can't use them after I summon them. Dang.
So maybe don't bring up break.
Yeah.
Dang it, you knew what I was gonna do. Fine, I'm just going to go and... Trying to think what would be safe. Wait, whatever happened to the food I made before that we had?
Yeah.
I'm guessing threw it away, right? I'm guessing I threw it away because it's food.
Yeah.
Could be just in your handy knapsack.
What was that?
That was me hitting my microphone.
Okay, sound like a gong.
I hit the one that springs on the arm.
You need to use that for like sound effects.
Yeah.
Alright, then, okay. Then, I guess I will... God, I don't want to be stupid, but... If I... Fuck it, I'm going to have my frying pan ready. I'm going to step out and get ready to attack.
Oh my god.
You're gonna attack the great big... Okay.
Well, I mean, what am I going to do? I have to leave anyway, right?
You can run past it like I did.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, I forgot I could do that. Oh, yeah, there's no... It doesn't have any reaction thing.
No, it already used all of its reactions.
Okay, so I moved that much.
That's more or less your full movement to get in there, because this roll 20 lets you move like that, each square is already 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved 20 then, so I only have 10 feet left.
There's not much you can do at that
No.
point. You can get out of Groc's way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here and get out of Groc's way then.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to bring out bubbles.
You already used your bonus action to pick up all your equipment and kind of have it ready.
Yeah,
But you
past
told
it
me
to
it didn't
Groc.
cost anything.
Well, it's supposed to be an action. I was saying I don't like it being an action.
Okay. That's can I use my action to send out balls?
Sure.
I don't know. I can't do anything with it, so I was wondering.
Bubbles, you can summon Bubbles, but he's not going to be attacking.
What? Oh, I can attack with it now, of course, next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I understood that.
All right, Groc, it's your turn.
I will also re-equip.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, got my blades, got my mask and helmet and everything back.
You got your bag back.
Yes. All right. What the hell is going on? And that's
No
kind of
clue.
gonna-
I thought it
You can
was.
assume it was Earth Cultists, but
I'm a
there's no proof, really.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is Earth Cultists, honestly. But then again, it doesn't line up with them being allies with the Water Cultists. Though then again, they could be just betraying them.
Whatever it is, we have to get out of here. We gotta warn the people outside too, because we still have all those people from
The Order.
that went from the order still waiting to help us out.
I'm pretty sure they can see that. You have them stationed outside the walls just in case shit went south. You're going to see shit.
I'm hoping they obviously see.
They were pretty.
They probably felt the ground shake. They can probably hear all the screaming.
They were, if I remember correctly, they were stationed pretty far away from the keep, just in case anyone with the expressed orders that they were only to move in, like maybe if there was a signal or if there were water cultists escaping.
You know, I think they would think that the earthquake was your signal.
Let's just do that. That's fine with me.
Yeah, I never really did explain what.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
You've probably been like, trust me, you'll know what the signal is. Like, oh, an earthquake, that must be the signal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, so whoever's turn is next, I guess their turn.
It's my turn.
Okay.
No, it's
It's
your turn.
It's my turn. It's
The
Gruffman.
shambling mound or the corpse flower actually can move, and he moves 20 feet, 10, 20, and he is right outside the door. And its action is to start pounding on the door because it has. Yeah. Oh. Right. Okay. Dynn, Norfinas, and Groc, I need you once again to roll Constitution saves. This is reoccurring.
Oh no.
Oh, dang, great.
Ugh.
Great.
What do I gotta beat?
You had to beat 14.
Shit!
God, that was a really sharp shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. No, sorry. Unsuccessful save. The creature is immune to the stench of all corpse flowers 24 hours.
Oh! Woo!
Oh, then we fit. Then we're good. Then we're good.
Bubbles, on the other hand,
Yes.
let's find out.
rolled a 5. He is currently on the ground, frothing at the mouth, looking very poisoned. Each creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the corpse flower. Nope, Bubbles is fine. He is not within 10 feet.
Oh,
He
thank
would have
God.
fucking failed.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna quickly tell him we're gonna leave. But before we leave, we're going to the armory to get everything we can from there. Because they have some
but-
really good stuff.
Before you can do that your thing, the corpse flower had moved and it is
Shit.
attacking on the pounding on the door. And all right, door has strength of 10, I think I remember. Excuse me.
Maybe it was 10 or 20, I can't remember.
I think it was 10. Walls, treasure, doors. Interior doors are made of wood. It takes a successful DC 10 strength check to force open a locked door. Exterior doors was DC 20.
That's
All
right.
right.
Heard it from. Okay.
Yeah. And, okay. Oh, it busted the door on the first fucking try.
Shit.
All right. I'm sorry, Norf. You are the closest one. Well, technically, Dynn, you or Groc, you would be too. The map's not very good because it has 10-foot reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna let my roll stand. I rolled an 8, it misses you, Norf, and then it rolled a 13, which misses you, Groc. You're fine.
Yep.
All right, that is its action. It broke the door down, basically.
Okay.
It knows you're in there. It has sent tentacles reaching in there to try and grab at you.
Okay.
As a heads up, Norf, actually everyone in that room, you would have absolutely noticed the stairwells on the side. You see where they're up to the second floor?
Yeah.
You absolutely would have noticed those. Poking your head out, it's impossible to look. That's a stairwell.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the corpse flower's turn. Norfinas, now it is your turn.
Okay. With a free action, I will quickly tell them that we are going to head to the armory, grab whatever we can, and then leave. And I'm going to run out of this door.
Yep.
And go around and try and get as far as I can, doing the same thing I did last time. So, like,
150-foot movement.
yes.
All right, hold on. I am just currently
Calculating.
moving you guys so you can count if you want to pick
Okay.
where you want to go.
I gotta zoom in. Are we basing the grid off of what D20 does, or the ones that's on the map?
I would say that you are on the map, not the Roll20 map, but the map, and I know you'd be really close to that door.
Yeah.
So I would say that the four of you guys are pretty much bunched up behind this wall right here.
Okay. No, it's just that the lines on the map are actually blurry.
I know. It wasn't a very big map to begin with.
Okay. Is there a way to actually remove the grid on D20?
Not really. Other than making the map back to being an item, and then it would really fuck up me trying to move everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're like in this corner, so I'm gonna count 10, 20, 30,
Are you sure? Because I remember there being like a
40.
turning the grid off option just in the other grid options, like where you would make it hexagonal,
60,
change the color. Like, I think you just untick it.
I'm trying. Like when I unclick it, just says edit, which brings up nothing. Paste, which I don't know why I just pasted,
100.
and then undo, which moves you guys.
I'm gonna have to like log into one that I can roll and check that.
100. 10. 120.
I know I've done it loads of.
I know Roll20 is a pain in the ass sometimes.
Shit. I think it's. I fucking lost count.
I believe you are.
Yeah, there's in page settings, there's grid and then a little tick box that says enable. Untick it, and then hit OK, and it turns the grid off.
11.
Okay,
12,
and that lets you place your characters wherever. Yeah, it totally
Yeah, you
does.
can
Like,
just put them wherever.
okay, that is good to know.
Like, I
can
know
make
I've
you
done
guys-
this before.
I can make you guys super tiny, and then you guys can really easily just kind of place. Okay, that really totally
Okay.
helps.
So
You guys know who you guys are, anyways.
actually, I'm gonna go.
Oh, thank Christ! Thank you.
I'm gonna go here.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go here with my
My other time.
with the 150 movement. And
That flower in K8 looks not like a flower.
yeah,
It's totally a flower. What do you?
it's a rose.
Oh, I am echoing for people. Weird.
But yeah, essentially all I did was
Yeah.
tell Groc and Dynn to head to the armory to loot it, and then we'll leave. And I'd made my 150 movement.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
Benedict and everyone else out here would have probably seen me. Wait, did I need to avoid the...
This one? Yeah, you totally avoided this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you avoided it, because how long does your shield last for?
It's up till his next turn, I believe.
Yeah,
Which
up
is
to my
now.
next turn. Yep.
Yeah, it rolled a 16. It still missed you.
Yeah. Okay,
Don't forget, you're underwater. You can just go up.
that is true, but we don't know how high those vines can climb. But yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Go. Go Barry. It is Shandri's turn.
I'm going back to the. Okay. See, I see Norfinas. I see Pride. Missing like 2 people.
Yep. Also, Norfinas
Norfinas
has...
just left that room. So he knows where those people. Imagine
Yep.
he communicated where they are.
Mhm.
You see Norfinas. You can see he's visibly out of breath after running the 100-yard dash in like a couple seconds.
He ran.
So he's like,
He ran 300 feet.
yeah, he's like bent over, hands on his knees, and he's just panting and wheezing
Dry
heavily.
heaving.
Yeah.
God, I'm out of
Alright,
shape.
I am going to swim to the roof of that building. See if there's like a way into it from the top. Because buildings like that usually have one of those.
Mm.
Second floor. I'm just looking for.
I'm like looking for like windows, and I'll fly up to the top of like, well, not fly. I'll swim up like the top of it, or
Yeah.
I'm scouting basically.
Here
Yeah.
we go. Reveal areas. They would have a roof. But I'm going to say that as you get on the roof, there would be
We'd be checking into
latch.
like any windows available as I'm swimming forward. By the way, so I can like see what's inside.
windows are way too narrow. Windows, I've mentioned this
Fair enough.
before. These are like arrow slit windows.
Yeah,
Arrow
they're for
slits.
firing arrows out.
Yeah.
They're 9 feet above the ground. They're 8 inches wide. You're not slipping through an 8-inch window.
I'm not trying to slip through them. I'm trying to see through what's inside.
Okay. Well, with your movement, I don't even think you can get to the windows. This over here would be a window. So above this, that'd be a dash, so you can get that high diagonally, and then see the window.
Actually, hold on.
Talk to Norfinas.
I'm still getting over my cold, so I'm like having coughing fits. Clearly, it's contagious. That's why I've been muting a lot, so I don't like
Mm.
just dominate the chat just with hacking coughs.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm checking.
Oh, I'm just reading about the corpse flower. Even after it's dead, it takes 2d4 days for the stench to finally leave the area.
Okay.
Nice. All right. I'm just gonna continue my journey upward. My goal is to get to the top. And you said there was like a little thing with a latch there, and
Yeah, you could.
I was just checking for. I'm checking for entry points that are like not gonna alert me to any cultists that could be inside, or whatever Norfinas was yelling about.
Second, I'm trying to. The walls are 15 feet above. I'm just checking to see how tall this area, this thing is. The walls are 15
I'm aware
feet.
that, like, as a player, I'm wasting action, but in character, she would be doing this. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just double checking to see how high you'd have to swim before you got to the top. Was all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you were to swim straight up, you would see there's a latch. Above K21, there'd be a latch.
Okay. I don't have my thieves kit. They took my stuff, so I can't walk.
And K21 is a good distance away. But, you know, if you're up and safe, take the long, safe route. Takes a bit longer in turns, but, you know, you'll get there.
I don't have messages of cantrip, but I'd ask if his head his. Assuming he has one, actually. She may not have one. I could actually be really offensive if she asked him if he had his thieves' tools. You have your thieves' tools, right, Norfinas?
Yeah, I got mine.
Yeah, but her assuming that you do that would be really offensive. But, and she can't actually ask, because you probably couldn't hear her from there. If she would yell down.
You could
But
always
if you
give
can
it a
see
go.
her from there, she will gesture to see if you can, like, come up to where she is. Like, she'll... In fact, I'll use a minor illusion to, like... Yeah, no, okay. So, as she goes up there, if you're paying attention to where she's swimming, she gets up to the latch. I cast minor illusion because it doesn't require me to have to use my focus. And the minor illusion spells out the words, Norfinas, come up, please.
I just see it. Swim up. Like, my legs are, like, almost turning to jelly at this point.
You just get skylights.
You just see him just climb up.
We don't have to climb, you can swim underwater.
It requires using your legs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be comfortable. Or just, like you said, you're climbing up, and like, that seems like a waste of time. Just swim.
It's
You
more
move
for
slower.
dramatic effect.
Require using. They're paraplegic swimmers.
Yeah, but he's gonna move slower climbing up the wall.
Mhm.
Well, no, it's more like pulling him up because, again, I ran 300 feet.
Yeah.
But it's also more for dramatics.
Yeah.
When it's Orpheus' turn, he can join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Norfinas gets to you.
Sorry. That was hitting that spring again.
God is very displeased with this. He's banged the gong.
Yeah, we're still doing turn orders, so
Yeah.
we can't continue this until it's your turn for you to have come up to her.
Mm.
And so that's that. You get your full turn.
Yep.
All right.
I can use both my movement and my actual action to cast. I cannot do anything else.
Okie dokie. Benedict, you're up.
Oh boy. Without my arcane focus, I can't do what I wanted to do, so... Benedict's gonna attack the vines. He's gonna move... right here. And then cast Fireball.
Okay. Which fire attacking? You attacking the big tall one right here?
Yeah.
It's really low. All right, go for it. Oh wait, I gotta.
Did I not have the list? Was I an idiot? I think I was. Oh no. Oh, I had burning hands though. Does that do the same thing? It doesn't
Burning
look bad, I think.
Burning Hands is touched, I believe.
It creates a 15-foot.
Huh. See, what I really should have done after looking at this is I should have just peppered the entire map with squiggly lines because I kind of forgot last second that each grid on this map is 10 feet, and these guys only really have reach of 10 feet. So basically, just completely littered the whole grassy areas. Every single piece of grass would have been a vine. I just down what I did.
I literally just firebolt.
It's a cantrip, I noticed.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna click that.
9. I'm sorry, 9 misses.
Sad dog face.
9 just barely misses.
Sad dog face.
I wanted to pee on it.
Okay, no. It poses a threat to my.
You roboting?
Oh, okay. I was just. It poses a threat towards Elizabeth. So Benedict would destroy it. But Benedict didn't destroy. He's a bad dog. That ends his turn.
Okay, Pride. It is your turn.
Alright, fun.
At this point, I'm going to say for fun, that one vine that everybody was fighting with has burst its way through the ceiling of the barracks and is now standing tall, proud, and blooming about maybe 10 feet above the ceiling of the barracks. This castle's already in ruins in a lot of ways, and now it's like gone back to being especially ruinous.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, I need some specifics for this spell.
Is this something new or something old?
Something I haven't used before. Alright.
See if it can be shatter or snowballs, storm.
Or blight. Blight is extremely effective on plants.
I'm gonna target this vine with fireball.
Wait, is it fireball?
Firebolt.
Bolt. Okay.
Firebolt.
There you go. You hit it.
This is good.
Because I was about to ask, isn't fireball
9.
area of effect?
9. No. Firebolt is like the little Super Mario fireball.
Yeah.
It's pretty direct. Fireball in itself is area of effect. Firebolt is not.
That's why I was shocked when he said fireball until he clarified.
Pew! Died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can really do anything else because fuck all knows if these plants can understand any language. Yeah, that'll have to be my turn.
You had movement and you had your action. You're not going to talk to them.
You're not going to talk to Norfinas.
Well, not like there's much to say. Shit's on fire. Well, shit's gonna be on fire. And there are plants everywhere.
So
let's play this.
What's going on?
Music.
Oh. Well, I don't hear anything. So.
I hear it. It's eerie.
I might slightly hear
I
this.
will say one thing to Norfinas. Alright, where the hell are we going?
First, to the armory, to loot everything. Then we leave. Everyone...
Well, where's the armory?
I give him directions.
K6.
K6.
Pride just turns around and looks at the giant fucking flower coming out of what is basically the building he pointed at.
It's It's a separate room. Did ghosts just do that?
It grew. I forgot to say it grew on Pride's turn, and I realized I can make it grow.
Yeah, you said it grew, but okay.
It's a bigger swing.
But yeah. So.
Well, this is gonna be a challenge.
Yeah. Will everyone? Oh wait, I can't say anything else, can I? Okay. Sure.
Let me know if the music's too loud.
You're good.
I can barely
Alright,
hear it.
well, now it's Dynn's turn.
It sounds like Final Fantasy boss music in here. Well, I might as well just. I don't want to like risk anything right now with Bubbles, so I'm just gonna return him back into the thing with my bonus action. Go down the stairs and then just try and meet up with the rest of them.
Stairs.
Aren't these stairs?
Yeah, but those are secret stairs.
These are still.
We don't see those.
Yeah,
Okay,
you don't
then,
see those. Yeah, those on the outside. And there's a pair of stairs underneath the corpse flower, but it's kind of currently enveloping them.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
basically, me and Groc are kind of until
Not
we get those
necessarily.
stairs.
There's a door right here, and then there's a door right there.
You saw Norfinas run out, so you probably would follow him
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where did he run out from?
from
This
here
door right here.
and this
Okay,
door.
yeah, we're probably gonna head over there then. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
doesn't get affected by the smell then, because I just like
Mhm.
well, yeah. Then I'm just gonna move over here then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't really move much. Like what? This is the most I can move probably.
Unless you want to take a dash, which is to move again as an action.
Okay, sure. I'll move again back to the store then,
Okay.
and then yeah, I'll just take out Bubbles since I returned him.
Cool. And Groc, it's your turn.
Yes, I will. 1, 2, 3. No. I'll probably just stop right there. Here as well, just because I don't want to. If I dash, then I'll just be right in the right in the
Yeah,
sight
you
of the
might
corpse.
Yeah, I don't risk alerting the monster to where we are because he's for all we know.
Yeah, that's not accurate. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna just fall off there for now.
Cool.
With
Corpse
both,
Flower's turn.
with both weapons brandished.
Yeah, I have my frying pan out ready.
I need a second, because the Corpse Flower's gonna do stuff.
Or what if it didn't?
Alright, I'm going to use none of them very good. This one, fuck.
That-
The Corpse
Oh.
Flower expels one of its zombies. I mean, one of its corpses. And it becomes a zombie.
I'm
And
glad I
that's
have.
its action.
Oh, that would explain it.
Coming from.
That's what was underneath the cape, and that was what the zombies were doing.
Nope, that's actually not what was going on.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of close, but that's not what was going on.
Well, the other thing is, Druids got pissed off. Just summon a plant thing because of the cultists.
I don't know. I might have to tell you later. You might have to solve the mystery. You might have to wait and see. I am not doing this shit at random. Well, it started off random, but basically what it was is in the encounter in this book, it's like, yeah, fuck that. All you gotta do is fight a were-boar and a couple other peon cultists as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level 5 of you guys. No, I'm making you guys do something different, but I've got very good reason as to why this is happening. The zombies that Pride heard, that's part of the book.
Okay.
The flowers and vines and shambling mounds, that's me.
Yeah.
Nice improvisation.
Yeah. Thank you. I really wanted to make you guys fight this corpse flower the moment I bought this book a couple of months ago. But yeah, that is its action to spit out a zombie. Oh, I need to make note. I said it had 7 corpses.
Yes.
6. Cool. Norfinas, it's now your turn. Please go.
Okay. I would see Shandri's message. Pride knows we have to get to the armory because of his interaction with me. With my free action, I am going to give Benedict his stuff back and tell him to go with Pride to the armory. I tried to get to the armory, and then I swim up to meet with Shandri and give her her stuff.
Okay. There is a flower, a vine back there, but I kind of buried it. So if anyone goes this way,
So yeah, I gave Shandri her stuff. Now I'm gonna ask her what she's doing up here.
Cool. As I said before, the latch is right here at K21.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're up here actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I just found this. Was wondering if you knew how to open it. I'd do it, but well, I didn't have my things.
Well, here they are.
She will say as she puts on all of her.
Okay, but you do realize that inside this building there's a huge ass flower that's murdering everyone?
No, I had no idea. That's why I wanted to open it and look and see what was going on.
My suggestion is we head to the armory, get everything that we can into our bags, and leave. Because everyone else is basically either fighting the plants or is dead. Groc and Dynn should be close behind. Maybe we should help them out first, actually.
Well, do we know where they are?
They were behind me. They just got their stuff. I'm guessing they're probably still inside, but not near where the corpse flower is trapped.
Shandri is going to swim downward, and she's going to speak into like the little arrow hole. See if Groc didn't answer her to find out what room they're in.
I think it was still kind of my turn.
Oh, sorry.
I actually got an idea now. I am going to pick the lock on this latch.
Okay. Roll me a lockpick. It's a low save, by the way, and I know you're really good at lockpicking anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't so much that it was locked, as much as you tried. There's like a handle on the top of this latch. You went to go pull on it, and it didn't move. And so I'm gonna say what you did. You summon a mage hand, because you don't actually have to see the mage hand in front of you. You summon the mage hand on the other side of this door, and you can feel, kind of like blind sight, exactly what was on the other side. And all it really was a slide latch. And your thief's tool is more just a mental feel of blindly sensing doorknob, door handle, slide latch, and then, you got it. It's open.
Okay.
You are currently in. You can look into K21. It was your movement and get all the way up there, right?
Well, how tall was the building?
Sorry?
How tall was the building?
Oh, the building is about 15 feet high.
Okay, well, I still got...
The walls are 15 feet outside ground level. And 10 feet above, and Jesus, this is not that big of a castle. Yeah, they're only 15 feet fucking tall.
Okay. I take a peek inside.
K21. Oops. K10, K16, 21. Lord's Chambers. A large, semicircular room occupies the western half of this floor and keep. 3 narrow windows look out over the courtyard outside the castle walls. The room's furnishings are very plain, including a hard-looking bunk, small wooden table, and a couple simple chairs. Several large chests occupy the room's southern corner.
Did you say there was several chests?
I sure did.
Well, there's chests
Several
in here.
large chests.
I say we quickly pick them, but I got a plan. If these things are plants, I got some torches. Say we could throw some at them.
You want to set them on fire?
Do you have any other better plans?
Maybe knowing what's going to happen if we set them on fire. They're clearly magic plants. There's no telling what could go on if, they're a lot.
Is Norfinas a secret arsonist? What if his plans involve turning things on fire?
A fire gets rid of it.
I'm not saying this is a thing in the book. This is not a thing in the book.
Okay.
But I am saying sentient magical plants, while lit on fire, don't always react very well to fire. I'm not saying good react, bad react. I'm just simply saying spores might carry.
Would they though? Because
He's described the plants to me, right?
I've laid out the basic plan.
I think you would see the one flower that had shot through the barracks there, but what Norfinas had described to you does not look like that.
Yeah, I don't think that Arcana's high enough.
Here, let me see if I can. If you guys, I'll just do it myself. 1 second.
I can also roll a nature after that.
Please do.
If that's any better. Oh,
Uh,
well, Arcana brought me nothing. Nature was great.
Give me 1 second. Copy image address. Link. How do I do images in Roll20 again? I type in the word. Okay. Square bracket X, other square bracket, normal bracket, link, other bracket. Is this what it is? Hey,
oh damn!
that's what you see in K16.
Ew.
Yeah.
Corpses
I'm
and
not
all.
sure that that's what you think it is, and we should definitely not set that on fire.
Okay, fair enough. I say we just quickly. Well, with those chests down there, I say we. Well, we need to do something to get Groc and Dynn
How
out.
long do you think it would take us? I mean, we could probably just pop in there and check them out, and then pop out, right?
Yeah.
We could. We need to get in there, plus we need to get to the armory, then we need to get out.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say you are absolutely far enough away from the corpse flower that A, Shandri, you did not have to deal with the stench, and B, you are absolutely out of its range or even its perception range. Well, no. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, you are in its perception. It has blind sight. I mean, it has no fucking eyes, but it knows where everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
It knows you're there, but there's little to nothing it can do about it.
Wait, so Shandri being with me up there, she'll be caught in it regardless, or she enters the room, she'll be caught into it?
No, she's fine. It knows you're there, but it can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it can't get to us. But...
No.
No, but what about the Constitution save?
You have to be within 10 feet of it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
We could go in there and check out what those chests are about. And
yeah.
then
All
make
right.
our way to the armory.
Well, I
I
still
don't
got.
think I could roll anything short of a natural 20 for it to bust through the floor. Well, technically it could bust through the floor. It had to bust through the floor from its original location to even get there. But it burrowed.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I think maybe we take that chance.
All right. Well,
Even if it did bust through the floor, I mean,
I don't think it would. There's like a good
Yeah.
10-foot gap, and as I said, it
Yeah.
burrowed through the ground as opposed to jump 10 feet and smash a hole in the ceiling.
hang on.
it can't spring up with its
is
roots
it?
through the wall. So I think we're good.
Here we go.
Yeah, it has no climbing speed. Spoilers. Oh shit! Yes, it does.
Okay. Ghost.
Yes.
I've actually figured out I got a good item that I can use here. Is the room going into the room? Is it 30 feet? How from where I am?
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet. No, sorry. Yeah, sorry. 10 feet. I was looking at something else.
Okay. How? And it's about 30 feet. Okay. So in terms of the length of the room, I pull out my X-ray glasses.
Okay.
I'm going to look through each of the chests to see if it's actually worth our time.
One of them has a tongue in there. I'm gonna be very mad.
That's
Inside the chest, you see a whole bunch of silver coins, a whole bunch of electrum,
Mhm.
which is that other kind of currency that no one ever fucking uses.
Yeah.
The one that's better than platinum.
Yeah, the
Vibranium.
one that. And then you see a pouch with a couple blue stones in them.
I just turned to her. It's mostly just treasure. There's like silver in one, electrum, and there's a bag of what I'm believing is blue gems. Put my glasses back.
Is it worth our time?
Probably not the electrum and the silver. But I suggest just thoroughly. But I say the gems are probably worth something. I'm going to immediately go down to the chest that has the gems in it and pick the lock or open it.
All right. I don't even think it's fucking locked. Just checking what the DC is. Locks. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Roll a lock pick.
Yep.
Yep. You've unlocked of the three. You've unlocked the one with the gems. It's for such a big bag or for such a big chest. It's such a little bag of gems. I'll let you freely look at the gems.
Yep.
Inside this pouch contains 15 blue azurites. They're really tiny. If you had to guess, they would probably be worth 10 gold each.
Well, 150 gold is nothing to laugh at. I'll put the bag in my handy. Have a second. Using.
If you had to guess, though, when you looked at the other two chests with the silver and the other one with the electrum in it, they looked like they contained more.
Yeah, that is kind of true. I'll wait until... I don't think I can do anything else anyway, because... Plus, I don't want to hold up everyone else, so I'm going to finish there.
Okay.
Last thing I'll say is, we might as well just look in the other chest just in case it could be hidden. So...
As a fun retcon roll, roll me a perception check. I know you had your X-ray glasses on, but roll me a perception anyways.
If it's a
It's a
side...
low save.
If it's a... Yeah,
Yeah,
11.
you got it. You noticed that secret door. You noticed that one door in the corner with the S's. You
Yep.
noticed that's there.
Okay.
It was a perception of 10
No.
to see that.
I'll point out to Shandri the secret door there. So...
Yeah, quick question.
Sure.
How far is I meant Ghost. How far is this place to the fortress where that order is from?
Riverguard. It's on the map. On the map in the Discord.
Okay, but would this also be on the map?
Yeah, Riverguard Keep is absolutely on the map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Summit Hall was where the guards were at. I know the one you're referring to.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, just curious. That's all.
Practically dead center.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just gotta get the maps turned on so I can actually see it. Oh, which map should I look at? The
First
new
one.
The newer one, or?
First
The
one
very
up,
first
up at the
one.
top.
Sorry, I'm
No, you're.
Oh, good.
because I have an idea for something, but honestly, it might be risky considering some stuff.
Yeah, we're hitting 12:30, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to.
We'll finish this round of turns, and then we will call it.
Yep.
Because that way we can start fresh turn order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does the corpse plant goes first, or is it north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Corpse plant goes first.
Wow.
Didn't it already like summon a zombie?
Yeah.
Like, didn't we just do like North? Like, there's this whole thing with North and Shandri. Wasn't that just?
What was that?
Like the whole thing with North and Shandri, wasn't that just?
Yeah, that was pretty much just Norfinas running around treasure looting, because it's Chandri's turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shandri is going to inspect the secret door.
Cool. It is not locked. It's basically one of those push to kind of release a spring mechanism, and
Sure.
it kind of swings open. And as you look inside, you see a library.
Books. Chandri gets excited.
Old library. Old bookshelves line the walls of this room, but most are empty. One old shelf has been cleared and restored with a selection of tomes. A single bunk sits under the narrow window at the far end of this room. Near a small desk, a wooden chair, and a chest. The floor looks... Okay, I don't know why it says the floor looks wet. That's stupid.
I mean, I'm sure that would be relevant in a setting that's not underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh, investigation.
I'm looting.
Yeah, you are looting. I need you to roll a lock pick to unlock the chest. It's not trapped. I don't like traps because they take a lot of thinking. And if the book doesn't tell me it's trapped, I'm not gonna make one up.
Yeah.
Work.
Oh, well, I can at least tell you the one with that investigation while you're flying it up. The books, about a dozen in all, are worth 25 gold points each. Most cover nautical topics and include charts, excerpts from ship's logs, and the like. Thieves'
Oh.
tool, you break your thieves' tools.
She's never been quite good at the lockpicking thing. She only had one level of rogue.
At double net one, I have no choice but to break your lockpick at that point.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, I do have a choice, but I mean,
you
no,
Norfinas hear Chandri and they're going, "Oh, sugar snaps!" And the very familiar to him, I'm sure, sound of breaking lockpicks.
And there goes her lock picks. Not even 5 minutes of her stuff and she breaks something.
Dang, now we have two characters who don't like Chandri.
No, I didn't. I still like Chandri.
I'm just messing. Yeah, I'm just messing.
No, you're
but
done.
Chandri, if do you have like a backpack with you or whatever?
Yeah.
If you want, I will totally allow you to use, like, while everyone else is doing their turn, you could totally just be grabbing all the 12 books and just shoving them in a bag
She's
or whatever.
taking the books. The books are not hers. They're her
Yeah.
books.
As I said, they are about
Stop
25
her.
gold each.
Oh, she's keeping them. They're her books now to read. She's a lore bard.
As I
The
said before,
best.
they are mostly topics, nautical topics that include charts, excerpts from ship's logs,
Sure.
and like. So it's not like it's fiction or whatever, but day 25, the box of beans did nothing. Day 26,
The
I
box
saw a
of
fish.
beans gave me
Look,
gas.
you have to do this kind of research.
Yeah.
Your writing has merit and weight.
This book is really interesting. Box of beans gives gas.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a fish. It was pretty.
I had no idea that scurvy was so rampant.
God, I love Android 16.
Alrighty.
That was Guru, not Android 16.
Yeah.
Their voices are so similar, I forgot.
And it was a bird. I saw a bird.
It was pretty.
It's
They would
us.
both say that then,
It's
okay?
that.
Let's just get back on topic.
Yes.
They don't.
Benedict, go, it's your turn, please.
Okay, well,
You have currently seen your friends swimming away. They are far gone.
And also,
That's
Benedict
true.
has his stuff now.
oh yay, then.
You can now do
Invisibility.
your magical attacks.
Well, you know, the one I wanted to do ever since I got the spell. This is gonna be fun.
It's
I'm
light.
gonna- It's that.
Jesus Christ.
And oh
I
my
am,
god!
Oh.
I now have more of a reason. Why is Messy always creating characters that makes Norfinas afraid of him?
Somewhere
Yes.
deep in the void of the capture stone, Brecky is shivering.
Why?
Benedict cast enlarge on him.
Wait, what?
Why is Brecky shivering?
Because
Because we now have a giant-sized pit bull. in the
I
room.
kind of want him to just have the giant body, but still the head stay the same size.
No, just the hat stays the same size, so now it's just like a little
Now-
like one of those
now
little
it's-
tiny,
One tiny hats.
Now it's comedic tiny.
tiny hats are adorable and hilarious.
my
Okay.
god.
But Benedict has.
Hey Benedict, this is a completely selfish role on my part that I just want to have fun with. Roll an Arcana check.
Oh no, it's wild magic.
Oh,
'cause
no.
fuck it. It's fun. 19.
19, yay! I'm sure. I
I forgot to make you do this before. Roll me another one. Sorry, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is retcon roll from a previous one.
For the firebolt.
5.
The wild.
Yeah.
not
Okay,
fire.
the 19 was for the firebolt. The 5 is for the enlarge. I was hoping for a 1. That's all.
I mean, you
That
could
is
always
all.
run it. You could always run it that percentage that you get above these rolls. That's up to you.
so
The other thing that I kind of just really wanted was if you rolled really bad on Arcana, sure, you enlarge yourself, and instead of like a deep booming, woof, woof, it was like,
It's like alpha.
Oh god, like I'm just picturing what a giant
Yeah.
dog man would just look like.
You
and
know
it's
what?
just
Like I would have shame.
Oh,
guys.
right. Up.
I just keep
Yep.
picturing a giant dog man just with a super happy face, panting and just like, eh, Paul,
it's
running
Clifford.
around just destroying everything.
Squirrel.
Like it's like Clifford, but he runs like an Olympic like an Olympic track and field.
Mostly though, I was checking to see if he got that natural 1 for wild magic.
Wait, does wild magic only trigger on natural ones?
Yeah.
Actually, he's supposed to be rolling a percentile. Basically a 100 die.
100.
But meh.
This
What,
is
it's
in
like a
the
1
book-
out of 100 chance that happens.
in the book. It says at first level, immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell at first level or higher, the DM can have you roll D20. If you roll a 1, roll on the wild
Oh, okay.
magic search table, which could be advantage.
I was right.
Okay.
So it's a D20 to determine whether or not we roll the D100.
Yes.
Yeah.
Benedict doing something kind of gave me an idea for something I could do, but
Later.
I don't know how.
Well,
I don't
we'll
know how
take care.
down. It.
Yeah, we'll take care of that later.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was my whole.
All right,
don't.
Super Mario. Now that you used your action, what's your movement or bonus action?
Yeah.
I don't want to risk stepping on pride.
Roll to teabag pride.
Oh God.
I guess I would just move to where that second vine was and just step on it. Kill
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna be like. Is there any need to roll if you just at the very of him?
Roll to step.
Roll for squish.
Oh my god, he
Cool.
really is a muscle wizard.
Okay, what do I roll to squish?
Let's see the thing that was.
There's a vine back here. Just take my word for it.
Yes.
You're rolling to squish it.
What do I roll to squish?
Would that be a strength?
Strength or athletics?
I mean, you have a bite attack.
I do?
Looking at the PDF that was screenshotted.
Oh God.
That's
He's just gonna,
true.
put his face down and just take a chomp off of the earth.
It's like a dog who's like chewing on a toy.
Like I don't know why, but I can just like I'm just picturing like his face just coming down and then just like taking his
I will have to.
in his mouth. I'm just
I
like,
will
oh
have
God.
to make note of that.
Mm.
But I'm just gonna do a strength check, just to
Okay.
put pressure on it.
I'm actually kind of curious
Okay.
what your strength is.
Let's
I
find
got
out.
4.
No.
Well, shit.
No.
I have a strength of 15 thanks to the tavern brawler and racial benefits.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
No. You do nothing. You do nothing.
Oh,
I'm
You're
sorry,
off.
but your big
Oh.
dog man. You do nothing.
A big fat fuck.
cool. This is just me being Knox and Knox and Elizabeth. If they looked out a window, they see Benedict.
They're pretty far away. No, they
No.
can't. Shandri is on the other end of the wall, and Norfinas, the only window Norfinas has, points out, not in towards the
Like
courtyard.
about here.
Alright, I was just curious,
It's all good.
thinking like they just look out.
If Norfinus saw you, he just probably go. He'll just have to do a double take.
Oh dear God, it's Dimble again. Just like a dog. It's dog Dimble.
Dog bull. Bulldog.
Anyway.
Dimble dog.
Dim dog.
But like Dumbledore, but Dumbledog. Anyways, Pride, it's now your turn.
All
There's-
right.
There's still a giant flower. I mutilated it so we can see what was going on under there, but there's still a giant flower poking up from the ceiling of K8. It doesn't seem to be moving or attacking anybody. It's just kind of there basking in the sunlight.
Grace
All right. Well, I will move here. And because there's nothing I actually have to do, I'll use the fucking dash.
There's a vine there. I had to delete it because it was underneath the big flower, but there is a vine still there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, firebolt.
Do it. It has a really low AC.
Firebolt.
Yep, you hit it. You'd kill it.
Jeez.
Firebolt is a lot.
For a cantrip, sure is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You kill the vine. I don't even have to delete it because it's not even there anymore.
Well, that'll end my turn.
Do. Okay.
It's Dynn's turn.
Who's turn? Dynn. Dynn, what you doing?
Yay. So, real quick, the building's like pretty much the building is completely ruined. Is the ceiling?
In the room you're in? Yeah, there's still ceiling. It's
Okay.
only certain areas. It's more the floors that are utterly destroyed in many places. The only ceiling that's really truly ruined is the one in K8.
All right, got it. So I'm just making sure of something then. So if I move 30, I would be like 10 to get to this side. 10. It'll be easier to do this. So it'd be like 10 to get here, 10 to get here, and then 10 to get like over here, right?
Yeah, you'd pretty much be at the base of those stairs. You could take a dash action and move another 30 to get up those stairs.
Okay.
And it would put you about here. No, it'd put you about here. One more down.
I'll just get the arrow so I can get the better look at this because I really should just use that. Okay, so yeah, like here would be like my original. If I dash, then what could that get me up to then?
Dash would be 10, 20, 30 going diagonals.
So like about here then I'd say.
40, 50. You'd be
Right here?
You'd be here if you dashed.
Wait, why would I be down a floor?
You go up the
Oh,
floor.
that's up a floor, up a floor. My bad,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay, that's right, that's the top floor. I got that mixed up for a second. Alright.
But
so
you do
then-
not know, you don't know that Shandri and Norfinas are up there. You basically run up,
Yeah.
and this is a balcony right here.
This is
Yeah.
a balcony to outside.
No,
there's a balcony
inside.
to the dining
To
area.
the dining area. Okay, sorry, I got confused. Is there any way I can get outside?
Not that you know of. Oh yes, no, not that you know of. Maybe because this is a door here. And you.
I'm gonna just say
Roll me an insight. Roll me an
Okay, I'll roll
insight.
inside.
not without some work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a high save.
That's
Yeah.
fine, I understand.
No.
No.
I'm just
No.
gonna run randomly. Alright, then I'm going to... I'm gonna use a free action to first tell we gotta get outside as soon as we can, because these things are... We
Mhm.
gotta just get away from these things, and then I'm gonna go up and dash and do all that stuff, and then that'll be it for my turn. Can't really attack anything, and can't really do anything else with that, so yeah.
Mhm.
And that does it for my turn, because I have an idea for something, but I gotta first dogman first.
hmm
All right. I guess I'll go upstairs. And leave it at that.
Cool. You guys are all up there. Groc, you rolled me an insight now.
Okay.
Oh, it's a wisdom. Okay.
Nope.
Jesus.
Stop.
Well, to be fair, this is not a natural 1 though, so
Yeah, this is just a regular.
7.
If that's the case, I would have given it to Dynn because natural one's mostly just for combat.
Oh, really? So I could have gotten it then?
I'm gonna say no. At least at minimum, I would have given you the answer on 10. I would have told you about the door
Yeah, like, I
here.
think that'd still be pretty low at least.
Doesn't mean you can't run around and.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll probably find an extra when I move.
Or you'd probably run into Norfinas or something.
Yeah, like, cause I have an idea I thought of thanks to
Oh, no,
Dim,
no, no.
thanks to Messy, but I can't really. I don't want to like say it out loud until I. All right, well then, yeah, I guess let's keep going then.
Or no, that's what we're calling it.
Yeah, that's why we're calling it. That's why I'm pulling out all these zombies. These were the 6 zombies that Pride absolutely heard with his natural 20 perception from before.
Yep.
So is Pride just standing next to Giant Dogman, or did Giant Dogman pick him up and put him on his shoulder?
He's standing next to him.
Okay, I wasn't sure for a second there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I guess we're done then.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna quickly send a message to Messy because I want to tell him this idea.
Okay.
With.
Oh boy.
Well, tune in next week to see what happens to everyone. It's like,
Come back next time. Dynn's gonna do something probably stupid.
It might include a giant dog, man.
Yeah, well.
It probably will.
All right.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Right.
Farewell.
Rah, 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 rah.